All right, let's see if this is live. Bang, it looks like we are live. Let me open up YouTube Studio. Open this up like this. Let me get some tags in on the stream. See if people start getting in here. This is kind of like a impromptu stream sort of deal. I know I talked about this a little bit a couple days ago, but we'll see how many people actually hop in. We will see how many people actually hop in. Let me copy these tags from this stream like that. Paste them here. And then what we'll do is we will take out some of these tags and replace them with better things. Tuzon, what's up? How we doing? How are we doing, Tuzon? How are we doing? Yap God, you already know. What up, Joey? How we feeling? Do that. Click save on that. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling? Give people a few minutes to get in here. Let me also tweet that I'm live. That's probably a good idea, huh? Would probably be a good idea. Just be Elden Ring 5 more times to get Plat Trophy. You've been bored? Oh, Lord. 5 more times is actually crazy, Tuzon. That's actually crazy. Beating that 5 times is wild. Very rage-inducing game. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, let me do this. Copy and paste the link like this. Bang. We'll post that. Chat, how we feeling, man? How are we feeling, chat? I'm sure you can see the title of the stream. We're gonna be going through the top 100 COD competitive subreddit posts of all time. I thought this could be interesting. I've had this idea for a while, and I think it's gonna be fun. The subreddit's been around since 2012, so there's gonna be a lot of old posts, and I know a lot of my viewers are newer, so this could actually be a little blast from the past, nostalgia, history lesson for some of you guys if you're newer fans. I do think this could be actually a pretty fun, a fun thing to try out. Let me also put this in the Discord. Like that, bang. All right, that's tweeted out. Discord is posted. I think we're pretty much good to go for the most part here. My YouTube shorts have been popping off the last couple of days. Let's go. Cool, cool, cool. I think we are good to go. How are we doing, chat? How are we feeling? I'm interested to see how many people actually hop in this stream, because like I said, it wasn't like a pre-scheduled or pre-known time I was going to be live. I just kind of said I was going to be live at some point today, and then now is when I'm free. So now is when I'm here. I'm excited though. I haven't gone through the top COD competitive posts before. I've been on the Reddit before, obviously plenty of times, but just randomly saw the noti and hopped in. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I'm glad noties actually go out. Sometimes YouTube noties don't go out. Sometimes they do. Like, you never really know what to expect. You deleted Reddit because of the... Dude, the COD competitive Reddit is really toxic. I'm not going to lie. It is really, really toxic, and there are a lot of not so intelligent people on there, but there's been a lot of posts since 2012. I mean, the Reddit's been around for 12 years, so. I know, Flashy, I see that, dude, I see that. FaZe, dude, it's just, you know what? Just gonna have to adapt. That's all it is. FaZe is a great team. They should be able to figure it out. They should be able to figure it out, but man. I mean, here, let me switch to Chrome. Like this real quick. I mean, if we look at some of this stuff, so 6-star is coming in for Skid Row HP, which I think is good. Skid Row is an interesting map. I mean, I guess like P2 and P5 are pretty easy to hold. And then 6-star SND and Controller possibly being voted in for Terminal SND and Invasion Controls. So it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening with these, but I do hope we get some maps in here. I mean, if we get 6-star in for every single mode, that's actually kind of crazy to get it in for all 3 modes. So that is pretty interesting. That is definitely pretty interesting. I should put on dark mode. How the hell do you put on dark mode? Dark mode, bang. Like that. And now we can actually read the text on the chat on screen too. Yeah, I don't use dark mode a lot, honestly. I said this before, but light mode kind of just keeps me awake a little bit, so I usually just use light mode on most things, but I also just never go on Reddit. I mean, you can see in the top, I have less than 1,000. You can't see, my camera's blocking, but I have 972 karmas, so really don't have a lot of Reddit karma. But yeah, I'm excited to go through this. I'm also going to turn this into a YouTube video. I feel like this could be interesting. I want to change the chat box color. I'm not feeling the purple. Let's see what we get. You had 20K? Damn. So you were a Reddit user for sure. You were a Reddit user for sure. But yeah, I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video too, which should be interesting. What up, Cohen? How we doing? How are we doing, Cohen? I hope your weekend is doing well so far. You were on the fun side of Reddit. Yeah, I mean, you can see on my Reddit, the things that I'm like, whatever you call it to, subscribe to. It's literally 100 Thieves, COD Competitive, OPTIC, and the Zoo Mafia. And I pretty much never go on any of these other than the COD Competitive subreddit occasionally. And the only time I really come on here is just to check to see if people posted any of my stuff, which does happen occasionally. So, yeah, I'm honestly just gonna start scrolling the Reddit and we can vibe out. And yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little like YouTube intro for the sake of the video. But let's sort this by top all time. What's going on, Call of Duty fans? Today, as you can see in the title, we're going through the top 100 COD competitive subreddit posts of all time. I mean, the subreddit started April 9th, 2012. It is currently April 6th, 2024. So 12 years ago, dude, 12 years ago, we got a lot of content. I mean, the top post right here is SCUMP retiring from 1 year ago. I'm sure we're going to see posts in here from a decade ago. So this is going to be a fun history lesson and a blast from the past. Living in the EO is fun because every time you wake up, there's so much new to watch. That is true. That is true, right? Because a lot of content coming out from NA. But let's start scrolling this chat, and we can chat obviously as we go. But I mean, the #1 post is SCUMP retiring, as expected for the most part. I teared up a little bit watching this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one was definitely a little bit sad. The King retiring. Do I have a subreddit? No, like for me personally, no, I don't.
Yeah, this house is
I do not have a subreddit now.
It's cool, I guess. It's cool.
Dude, I still can't believe SCUMP retired. I kind of want to read some of these comments as we go through too.
I'm nervous.
Sort by top comments. You're happy more than sad. This is the one. Please stop posting this. Everyone else. Oh, I guess a lot of people were probably posting this on the subreddit. What up, Oscar? How we doing?
That's where I start.
It's a good intro.
All right. First
Everyone
off,
was
yes,
sad.
Thank y'all for coming. It's a very big day in my career. All I've known for the last 14
Man,
years
dude.
of my life, Some of you may know this.
Make a community Reddit for memes and news and whatnot. That could be interesting. What just happened?
Coming into the year, I didn't know what to expect.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, Oscar. We're scrolling through the Reddit. Bro, why is this not working full screen? All right, I guess I can't full screen.
It happens. That's part of competing. Been on OPTIC for a majority of that time. And I've had the support of all of you in this house.
I mean, this was a year ago, man. This was January 17th last year. It's been a year and 3 months already since Scump retired.
It's really hard for me. Just because I have had a crazy amount of support throughout my whole career.
Look at that, 242,000 likes on this tweet, man.
Here, so thank you. To all my old teammates, thank you.
Wow.
You guys really have molded me into the person that I am today. And it means a lot. I mean, I've
shout out Scump, man. That's the king right there.
Good decisions. It really has taught me a lot in my life. And this is just the booze while I'm crying.
It's just the booze, yeah.
This organization has always been like family to me. I mean, Hector has cultivated that since day one, and I appreciate that. I've known a lot of y'all for a very long time. I mean, Ray winged me from the start, literally made my career what it is.
When he retired, you started watching everything CDL. So you never got to see any of Scump, really? I'm sure we're gonna get plenty of Scump posts in these top ones. I'm sure you're gonna see plenty of Scump during the stream.
I've never found myself in a situation like this. I'm a little nervous and apprehensive for the future, but I'm also excited on top of that. Content's always been something that I've wanted to do personally. With the CDL and how high things are nowadays, like, you know, like, it's hard nowadays to do content. Content on top of competing is really hard just because of how high the competition is. It's just hard, and it's something that I've always
I mean, the sub. I mean, you can see here there's 206,000 people that are like sub to the subreddit, and 75% of fans are OPTIC fans. So you got to imagine probably 160,000 of these people are probably OPTIC fans.
I'm not like that. Like, I'm not fast like that anymore. Like, these guys, they're just. I hope you guys. I'll be attending events still. And I really thought that I could do it, but I overestimated my energy.
I gotta say though, Scump definitely seems like he's enjoying a lot of what he does now.
I hope y'all fry.
Am I watching WrestleMania tonight? Nah, I don't really watch WWE.
Is astonishing, and I hope this is no different.
Joey, are you watching WrestleMania?
Thank you guys for the years of memory, the good and the bad, and here's to another chapter of my life. Greenwall for life, brick by brick, family.
Family.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations, man.
Dude, this is what shit CODs do, man.
Ooh, I didn't think I was.
Not a sad night. Turn that music on. Let's do this.
Bro, you got me tearing up. You got me tearing up, baby.
Karma first one to hug him.
I didn't think I was gonna cry.
You don't worry, you made me cry.
Dude, if the CODs were so good, Scump would still be grinding, bro, for sure. Shout out Scump, man. Shout out to Scump. What else we got in here? We got more Scump. Tim the Tatman raging at Scump. You are from 0 to 6 a.m. tomorrow, too? Oh, damn, you're dedicated.
I pre-ADS this corner and Scump slides in.
Dude, shout out to... This is from the Cold War beta, chat. 4 years ago. September 9th, 2020, the Cold War beta. Those are good days, dude. Betas on COD are usually fun.
For you, class.
I remember you get flanked in this fucking map like crazy.
Scump, I'm literally better than you, stronger than you, and better looking than you, bro. All right, don't ever kill me in a gunfight ever again.
Dude, I miss... One of my favorite time of year is when a new COD comes out, watching Scump stream the beta, and then like that first week of the game and just watching him pub stomp before like skill-based matchmaking really kicks in and like all that. That's my favorite time of the year, is watching when Scump does that, bro. It's always so entertaining. Let's see. We got Scump 3 tweets in a row. Scump replies to Minnesota's tweet. We're witnessing a breakdown. This is a copy pasta we've all seen. This is the copy pasta we have all seen at this point. Yeah, Tatch didn't like it when they tweeted this out. What was the attach reply? Let's click on it. 100% agree with you. Kicking players while they're down isn't cool. Tweet should be deleted. They did end up deleting that tweet. I never actually knew that they ended up deleting that. That's interesting. Oh, last weekend was good, Cohen. It was really good. I enjoyed the time with the fam. It was nice. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate that. Let's see. What else we got in here, chat? I don't know if we're actually going to get through 100 posts. I'm not really counting, I guess. So we're just going to kind of keep scrolling. Pros getting eliminated from COD champs and realizing they no longer have to play MW. It's just a guy cheering. But dude, I do have to say, man, that's one of the best things each year is when a pro gets eliminated from champs, they tweet out like, glad I don't have to play this dog shit game anymore. It's always so funny. South Park, this game's not it. Still salty, dude. Oh man. A BZ after Vanguard, dude, literally. That's what I think of. Oh, and Pharaoh passed away too. His top 5 post, man. RIP to Pharaoh, dude. RIP to Pharaoh, man. It's been 3 years. Wow. It's been 3 years already. That's crazy. It'll be 4 years this year. I'm gonna upvote that one. Karma retiring. Shout out Karma. Let me put the music back on. Can I explain what happened to him? So there was kind of like I don't think there was ever really a confirmation about how he passed. Some people said that he took his own life, like as you can see in this tweet right here. But also like his family tweeted from his account, I think it was, saying that he didn't, and it was like a natural, not a natural cause, but like a health thing. So I don't think really knows exactly what happened to him, but I mean, dude was young, bro. Really sad, really sad. Damon Barlow retires from COD. This is what we were just talking about it with Scump. This is what these CODs do to people, man. The freaking 3-ring GOAT, DB3, has to retire because, was he good? Yeah, he was really good, Cohen. He was really good. He already had like 3 wins and he'd only been in the league for like a couple years. Major 1 champs, OPTIC Texas. Wow, dude, isn't that crazy? OPTIC winning an event is one of the top posts on the subreddit. I mean, this is all time, too. This is 12 years worth of posts. And this post from 2 years ago is on top just because OPTIC finally won an event after so long of not winning one. If OPTIC win another event this year, it'll be higher than this post, probably. Scump appreciation post. Even though OPTIC has a disappointing Sunday, he played his heart out. He dealt with criticism throughout the year, but showed up the biggest tournament of the year and was one of the best players at the event. From all OPTIC fans, thank you. When was this from? This was 5 years ago? Man. This was probably, what, after BO4 champs? Dude, look at this comment, chat. Look at this comment. Scump had a good-ass weekend. Heartbreaking that this might have been the last time we see him in an OPTIC jersey. 5 years ago, people were speculating he was going to not be in an OPTIC jersey anymore after the season. To be fair, I don't think we'll see anyone in an OPTIC jersey. What? They have a league spot. According to Crone, go with LA OPTIC as a name. Yeah, so this was right before franchising. But yeah, Cohen, dude, Pharaoh was really good. He was really good. Isn't that crazy, bro? People thought, like, you know, with the franchise and everything, like, we weren't going to see Scump and OPTIC anymore. But here we are. To this, not anymore. Obviously, last year he retired, but that's pretty interesting to say.
Rewards members.
Arby's. Shh. Call of Duty got me fired from my low-paying job. Oh, Lord. Just because of franchising? Yeah. Let me read this, bro. So let me start off by saying I have an addiction to COD. I wake up, play it, eat breakfast, play it, shower, play it, and sometimes I'll bring my PS4 to school to play it. Oh my God. This has got to be like a joke, right? Anyways, I work at a grocery store. I'm a stalker. Sometimes I get really bored and start thinking about COD, daydreaming about becoming a pro. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a joke. This is definitely a joke. Saw the sim clip when he talks about Dashy. Is it a new clip? Is that a new one, Cohen? I think I saw something on the subreddit, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw something on here when I opened up the Reddit earlier. I could have sworn I saw one of these posts was like, Dashy keeping it real with Simp. Is this it?
Sib said if you're getting ripped cross map for free, hit a free for all. Good lord, that's what Sib said.
Is this what you're talking about?
Sib said. Do you guys think it's a faded take out of?
Thing is, we can't say anything. The guy just like shit on everybody last stage.
Nah, this isn't it. Do you know where? Do you know where it's at? Is it on Twitter? Is it on the Reddit? I mean, it would probably be on the Reddit, I would imagine. It's a real life clip. Oh lord.
Barrel. Muchas gracias.
All right, let's keep it moving. Octane taking one for his team. Dude, when Octane went rogue on the timeline and he got fined out his ass, bro. He said this league is horrible. Dude, that is hilarious. Oh, look, here's Octane again. Hey guys, wow, I love this league and everyone works super hard to raise the bar every day. I'm happy I get to compete amongst the best players in the world in the most creative setting possible. That's crazy. Octane literally responded on the subreddit. So anyway, this kid starts eating his vegetables and going on runs, and I'm like, what is it? He'd have been on psychedelics. I told the whole league and dropped him. What is this from? 3 years ago? He says he doesn't really have friends in the league apart from Abe and MC. Like Dashy doesn't have friends in the league, or Simp doesn't?
One time when I was in Cali, this is a true story. I was we just finished like a day where we played or something, and like my camera was like set up to where like the competitive integrity camera, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So like it was like next to my setup, so I didn't really notice it. So later that night, I'm beating my shit, and
oh my god!
And I'm like, I don't realize it. No, just
oh
listen.
my god!
So I don't realize it until like I'm getting towards, you know, the final chapter of my session.
Right.
The final chapter. Oh my god, it's horrible.
And then
It was blue.
No, it was still white. And then I was thinking to myself, like, could he be watching? And then I just finished. And then
oh my god!
And then I just
what
looked
the
at
hell?
the camera and yeah, then I looked at the camera and I was just like,
dude, that's where that meme comes from to his face. Oh my god, dude, Formal's comedy. That's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. Here's a good one. Classic dance out of Scump and Nade in the 60-50 house. These were the days, man. These were the days. Dude, chat, if you guys didn't get to experience the 60-50 days, hey, you missed out on so much, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you straight up. This was the most fun time in COD. Hex has reacquired Optic Gaming. So this is when Hex bought back Optic. Very nice. Hook is different, dude. Look at this meme, man. Look at him. How does he play like this? How did he play with his hair like in his eyes? I feel like if I'm his teammate, I'm tweaking because I'm like, brother, can we please get your hair out of your eyes so it doesn't cost you in the middle of a gunfight? Oh wait, chat. We got some news right now breaking on the timeline. Miami Heretics are moving Real into the starting roster, Major 3, and Eric Boom is going to be benched. Breaking news live on stream, man. Live on stream. Not really surprised. I'm not really surprised. It's kind of this was kind of, I think, what most of us expected. I expected it to be for Eric Boom and not for Vickle, like when they were doing trials, so it makes sense, man. It makes sense. Surely they win a map on land now. Dude, we haven't... I don't think Real hasn't even played on land yet, right? Because Real was on Ravens. He's a rookie. And when he was on Ravens, he had his visa issues before he Major 1. So we haven't even seen the guy they just added to the team on land yet either. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Dude, this meme is facts, though, chat. This meme is facts. When you, dude, back in the day when you were getting crushed, you just had to get better. But nowadays, they just like, you just get put against people your skill. The only way to get better at the game is to play people better than you. This is the only way you're getting better. I'm a Dallas fan, don't speak Spanish, but the trends. Oh, dude, this is funny. Didn't someone send this in the Discord last week? I'm pretty sure Tuzon was even said that he'd never seen this before. This is a classic. This is a classic. 11 straight weeks of CDL next week. Yeah, dude, I'm actually excited. 11 weeks straight is kind of crazy, but I am excited, man. A lot of watch partying to be done, hopefully. Dude, isn't this hilarious? That's actually just so crazy. We're gonna build the wall and make NV pay for it. That's crazy. Shout out Hex, man. Shout out Hex. Well, this tweet doesn't exist anymore, so we can't see that. Some more SCUMP memes. And 9 weeks are dumb qualifying matches? Hell yeah, that's what we love, right? We love online qualifiers. Let me move my camera over a little bit. Become more centered. Just as everyone predicted, Empire versus FaZe, and then here comes Ultra. I gotta say, some of these... Oh, dude, when Fizz passed away... This is the oldest tweet we've seen, or the oldest post we've seen so far. 8 years ago, man. RIP to Fizz as well, bro. Fizz was one of the best SND players back in the day, too. He was only 23 years old. That's just crazy, bro. It's just... Life is fickle, man. Life is very fickle. Damn. Damn. Subreddit low-key sad. What is this? 5 years ago. That's it. I'm bored. What did this person just roasting people? Oh my god. Look at this third line. Coming after Octane's girl like that is crazy. It's a scump. Your mom is this. What is this post, dude? This post is crazy. What up, random? Dude, we're going through the top Reddit posts. The top COD competitive Reddit posts of all time. What is this? Dude, what is this post? Dude, Arcedies, you're an absolute unit. Your brother, however, this guy sucks. Yeah, we're going through the top posts all time. We're probably like 12 posts in at this point. Slasher does need to come back, dude. The GA chat is probably getting out of control. I wonder if he's still in it or if they literally kicked him as soon as he got dropped. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. What a good one. There's no gentleman left to make agreements with, honestly. Oh my god. This person fresh restarted their account. They said if FaZe doesn't make it, I will fresh restart my Prestige Master account. That's insane. Oh, dude. All because FaZe didn't make it. I mean, this person's an LAG fan according to their tag on here, so maybe they deserve it, but that's crazy. The debate is over. I will say half of these posts have SCUMP in them, which makes sense, obviously. One of the FaZe guys reset another guy's account for a YouTube video prank. Was that like the FaZe house, like New York FaZe house or something back in the day? Benjay had a golf stream a couple hours ago and he lost Phil. Oh lord, did he shoot bad? Will you try and go back in time and tell NADESHOT to not pull out the HVR? Oh my god, dude, look at this meme, bro. It's what year do we travel to? And he asks freaking Censor. I'm getting out of retirement to win COD champs. We could be anywhere. That's crazy. What up, Rick? How we doing? What's the GA situation? The last I heard right now, it's still MCW rival. They're trying to figure out what to do. People are saying unban the Holger. People are saying to add the BP50. People are saying, I don't even know, use the Jack Raven kit or something on the MCW. Dude, this is actually hilarious because this was from 1 year ago and it says the fall off is crazy. It's Toronto Ultra Major 3 to Toronto Ultra Major 4. It's literally applicable today, Major 1 to Major 2. That's actually kind of funny. Toronto Ultras has a thing for falling off between majors, I guess. They win and then they fall off. Is this a common thread for Ultra? Should we have known? ARs are doing a lot of crying, dude. ARs are doing a lot of crying. Just want to say thanks for the work, you and the rest of the IW team, for the amazing content. Thanks. Just kidding. That's crazy. That's a good tweet, bro. That's a good tweet. Nobody likes Joe COD anyway. When you're done winning an event, you have to wait for your mom to pick you up. Dude, I mean, it's rookie sim. Oh, all right, chat. Let's see. Another post for Pharaoh. Man, the subreddit is kind of keeping me sad a little bit. Scump telling the Celium story.
Have you ever heard that story of Celium?
No.
We were at a fucking pre-land, and they were screaming LG, and you could snake on a certain map in Black Ops 4, and at this one specific spot, and Formal looks over the monitors, and we weren't teaming at this point. This is when he was on LG. He looks over the monitors, right? He's like, Cell, can you stop fucking snaking that? And he says, you can do it too, phase up. And fucking phased up through the monitor.
You can do it too. You can do it too, chat. Phase up. This is hilarious.
Over and over.
This is hilarious. The fact that players are deciding all this is the issue. I feel like this has always been known since COD started progressing 0 to fix it. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think it came out that this story wasn't completely true, but it's still funny. It's still funny either way. I like to believe it is true. I'd like to believe it's true. No better feeling. What is this? Shout out Slacks, bro. Shout out Slacked. There's a lot of good Cell stories out there, bro. There's a lot of them. Oh, dude, COD, yeah, COD progression is trash. Dude, Arby's, stop. So many, dude, there's so many Arby's ads on Reddit. I barely come on here, and every time I'm on here, there's an ad for Arby's. It's actually kind of crazy. I guess this is their target audience, Reddit users, for whatever reason. Formal retires on Twitter. Throwback to Formal retiring. That's crazy. And I can't even read it. Oh, because Twit longer doesn't exist anymore, so you can't even read his retirement. Fred calling Sim a bitch was funny. The blunt one? Oh, that's a good one too, dude. That's a good one too. Hey, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if it's in here. Caught silly in my trap. Oh my god, dude, he got silly. He got him, bro. Slaw Bunny's nuts. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is Silly still playing in Challengers? I think Silly's still in Challengers, right? The Dallas Empire logo. Dude, this was fire, bro. The Dallas Onliners. Oh, Miles responded to this. He said, holy shit, that's crazy. Man, I can't believe we played like an entire season online. Online champs and everything. Isn't that insane? Sneak peek of the off season. What the hell is that? What is this? What is this from? 3 years ago? Good lord, what is this meme, bro? This meme is crazy. Dude, the Dallas Empire branding was actually amazing. It was actually amazing. It was probably some of the best branding we ever saw, dude. It was probably some of the best branding we ever saw, and now we're just... It's gone, dude. It's gone. Retired for good. Oh my god, this is iconic. Chat, have you seen this video? Hold on, let me pause the music. This was so good. Zuma, the only pro with a 1v6. Dude, look at this. Chat, if you haven't seen this video, it's so good.
Alright, I want to start with Candy. Candy, I wasn't happy when you were talking about Scraps and how you couldn't understand what he was saying, because everybody was talking to him and having a good conversation. You clearly knew what he was saying. He's a great guy, humble guy. We all love Scraps. He's probably one of the best guys in the community. Everybody loves him. He has a big heart, great guy. Not sure how he won. Not sure how he's not the king of the hill. We'll start with that. Also, Candy, you got a pretty big accent. I can hardly understand you sometimes. So I think you're the last person to talk about that.
But
then,
first you say no.
I'm speaking. Don't interrupt me ever again. All right, next.
Don't interrupt me ever again.
You scam people. I'm not really a fan of that at all.
I don't.
No, you do. You do though. You do. You admit it. You admit it. You admit it. You shut the fuck up. You stupid bitch.
Dude, Zuma is so funny, bro. Zuma is so funny. He's just arguing with them on this live stream. That's so funny. This was only there's no way this is only 3 years ago. This has to be older, right? There's no way this was only 3 years ago. That's so funny. We should have known then that a show like The Flank would blow up. That's crazy. Oh my god. It's so funny. See the Alley Cat clip? Is there a clip? I saw the drama on Twitter yesterday, but I didn't know there was a clip. The only acceptable patch before. Unfortunately, the patch midweek did not remove domination from the game. Oh god. Dude, I cannot believe we watched comp domination. I know maybe 2019 wasn't the only year we saw that, but it's so ass. Zuma gets his swag from Nade, you can tell. Zuma's got that Italian, the Jersey Italian swag, dude. I mean, I'm from Jersey. I remember the Jersey Italian kids who acted like that, bro. They're just kind of crazy. I had a kid on my soccer team whose dad was the coach. They owned a pizzeria and everything, bro. It was crazy. He literally acted just like that. So funny. Jesus Christ. Classic skill-based matchmaking meme. Classic. Who doesn't love a good SPMM meme, honestly? Girls with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with a time machine. Head glitch the bomb and look out on round 11 on Moscow versus Rocker. Oh, man. Oh, man. What could have been, bro? What could have been? Eric Boom is free agent challengers? Yeah, we just saw the tweet that he got benched, so. Appreciation post for the 3-time world champ. Sucks to see what's happening at the moment. He's been treated whether he gets dropped. He has our full support 6 years ago, man. And we haven't seen a lot of older posts. It's kind of weird. A lot of these posts have been in the last like 3-4 years. I don't know what the alley clip is. I'm not sure what Cohen's talking about. Crim6 tweet after OPTIC match. This is when he said Formal still owes him money. You Jack Black. Dude, Formal does low-key look like Jack Black a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Opens dishwasher, please be washed. Dude, poor Doug, man. Poor Doug. People don't remember how good Doug was. He was good for a few years, and people don't remember how good he was. I mean, he's got 4 wins. There's not a lot of COD pros that can say they have 4 major wins. You know? I feel for the guy. I feel for the guy. Another please don't be cracked meme with Scum. It's with Shaw. Is there like a... dude, what is Shaw's freaking Twitter? I don't even know. Yeah, dude, that's just 2 more than Dashy, bro. Sensor has double the wins than Dashy. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened, man. Shout out OPTIC. Shout out OPTIC, man. You know what I do think is interesting that I will say that I thought about a few it was probably like a month or two ago when I was making my top 30 list. We don't value the X Games gold medals at all. We just consider them like a regular win. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that interesting? Like, it's an X Games gold medal. There's only like a couple of those that even ever happened, and they were hard events to win. Like, it was like the best teams at those events. You know what I mean? So it's interesting how we don't like say like, oh, an X Games gold medal's better than a regular win. You know what I mean? So y'all say champs is obviously better. It's just interesting. I'm not saying they should be valued at like more. I'm just saying it's interesting we never talk about that. It is definitely interesting how we never bring up X Games gold medals when we think of, I mean, because SCUMP has 2 X Games gold medals. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually kind of tippable, man. That's kind of tippable. Yeah, dude, this drama with Alley Cat and her boyfriend and all these people on Twitter is ridiculous, bro. Hot takes. The hot take is champs mid-season shouldn't count, but the last major should. Yeah, I mean, that's also another good point. I saw someone, I think, tweeted about that recently because champs was literally in the middle of the year. You know what I mean? Because champs now at the end makes sense because you build up to it, you get better, and then like we get to champs mid-season back in the day, and like, you know, does it really count the same? I don't know. Yeah, dude, Purdue national championship game. I see your message now. Is Purdue gonna win? It's kind of crazy how the Final Four is already today. What's it about? You don't understand? I mean, here, I'll pull it up, bro. We want to get into some drama. Real quick. Take a little intermission. So essentially, the drama is that basically Alley Cat launched that she has a boyfriend, right? She basically replied to this tweet saying that she's got a boyfriend, and people went to her boyfriend's Twitter, and I guess he like was liking some tweets, and like he follows some of those like Sneeko, Andrew Tate, those types of guys, and they kind of were saying essentially that he's like homophobic or he's transphobic. Alley Cat's boyfriend I'm talking about. And so people are saying like it's crazy how she bans people from her league for being transphobic, but then is dating someone who's apparently transphobic. I'm just telling you what I see on Twitter. I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but
scientifically boy male or female, right? Just because, like, right, hear me out. Okay, I'll see about this. If Clove is a guy that's now non-binary and he's dating a girl.
What up, John? How we doing?
Because I mean, Clove is straight. Me born a dude though. If it looks like a dude.
Yeah, I don't really know. So that's kind of the summary of the drama. But then like Shaw obviously gets into it because Shaw likes to, you know, farm his impressions. So he starts tweeting about it. And then like the boyfriend was responding to people and all this stuff. So it's a mess, dude. It is a mess. Did I see the tweets where she supposedly scammed a guy who was making a website for her league? No, I didn't see that. I did not see that. It's just, dude, it's just like, listen, I mean, it's her personal life. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, who she wants to date. That's all up to her at the end of the day. But people are mad. I mean, I guess, you know, they can be mad if they want to, bro. That's why it's like, do you really want to have your relationship online? You know what I mean? Like, I really like when there's creators or influencers out there who try to keep their relationship as private as possible. Because I don't think her boyfriend is like a known guy. I'm pretty sure like he only has like a couple hundred followers on Twitter. So like, I think he's just like a regular dude. So it's kind of like, you should probably try to keep your personal life off, at least your relationship off as much as possible. That's at least what I think. Yeah, it just seems better when it's separate, man. It just definitely does not seem like it's worth it 90% of the time to have your relationship on social media. It is interesting drama, though. Dude. I can't believe we had years where the mini-map was not red dots and dead silence wasn't a thing. It's actually crazy. Dude, I'm the podcast guy, Cohen. For one, being called the podcast guy isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess. I mean, people kind of... when you tell someone, like, oh, I have a podcast, people kind of look down on that these days because, like, everyone has a podcast, which I think is funny, but I'll be known as the podcast guy, bro. I don't care. It's all good. I have a great voice for podcasts. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a ton. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm making enemies. I mean, Vickle, he DM'd me afterwards and apologized and was like, hey, I didn't, like, you know, I shouldn't have said anything because I didn't really know. And I was like, it's all good, brother. Like, I don't really care. You had a podcast on Spotify? Dude, Spotify is fucking with me. So I tried this. Sorry for cussing, but I upload the Around the CDL podcast on Spotify every week. And this week I go on to Spotify to upload the podcast and it won't let me log in. And I'm like, why can't I log in? So I try to log into our Google account that I made for Spotify specifically. And Google's like, oh, no, we banned your account because it looks like a bot made it. I'm like, what do you mean it looks like a bot made it? Like, I need this to get on the Spotify. So now I'm fighting with Google to try and get our email unbanned, which is super annoying. I appealed it once and they told me no. So now I'm trying to appeal it again. So the podcast is not going to be on Spotify for a minute until I get that figured out, which is so annoying. So annoying. Shot punching a child in paintball? Oh, Lord. Last week, I decided to go play paintball because having bad online just wasn't satisfying my itch anymore. I'm sitting behind this barrier snaking, shooting a kid across the field when my teammate from behind me yells close right. As I turn right, a kid turns the corner, is standing next to me. But after I shoot, I also elbow him in the right side of the cheek as hard as I've ever hit anything in my entire life. Oh my God. He just he elbows the kid, dude. This guy's out here shot punching in real life is insane, dude. Long story short, his dad hit me in the face. I got thrown out and was liable for the kid's medical bills. He broke his jaw. That's insane. This has to be a joke, right? There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. Your Twitter got hacked and I don't remember your password, so my power supply on your PC died and you can't fix it till... Oh, that's a mess over there. God damn. Reminder to put times. Dude, I don't know if I can put timestamps on a... Because, Cohen, I saw your comment, but the problem was you watched the VOD. I download the VOD and then I edit it and I upload it as a separate YouTube video with timestamps. So you watch the live stream, which doesn't have timestamps in it. If you waited like a couple hours when the actual video came out, you would have had timestamps. But I see what you mean. I do timestamps in every podcast episode though. It's just the VOD of the podcast afterwards. It's like midnight by the time you finish recording, and I don't have time to go through and try to add timestamps to that. Scump in the mall. Shout out Scump. Here's the Zuma thing again. Dude, shout out Zuma. Chat, I don't know if you guys saw this, but let me go to Twitter real quick. If you saw this, I got a comment on a YouTube video yesterday that says, might be the best COD YouTuber other than Zuma. And I just think it's hilarious because, like, one, I mean, honestly, that means a lot. It's really cool that people like the content. But I like that they added other than Zuma. Like, they could have just said, like, might be the best COD YouTuber and left it at that. But they wanted to make sure I knew, like, Zuma was still better, which I think is hilarious. But shout out Darby Burns. I still really appreciate it. I still do really appreciate it. But I just thought that was hilarious. Scump is engaged. Shout out to Scump. Look at my dog. Do you guys see this? Let me go full screen. Hold on. Look at him. Rocket, what are you doing? You can't really see him that well because of the light. He's just out cold on the futon behind me. Watching Crowder coach the ponies was good content. Nah, Zuma's an amazing creator, but everything Zuma does, Crowder's also a good one too. But Zuma's great, bro. His wife has the same amount of rings. That's crazy. Dude, technically she's gonna have more because you get the engagement ring and then you get the wedding band. So technically she's gonna have 2 rings. I mean, I guess maybe not everyone does that, but I mean, that's what I That's what I did. I got an engagement ring wedding band. It came in a set. It came together, which was kind of nice. It's crazy. Wendy's roasting courage. That's nuts. When is this from? 5 years ago? Larger legacy than Scump confirmed? Dude, oh lord. You had 2 good games. It's time to face an esports team. That's crazy. Dude, SPMM is ridiculous. Did you guys see the COD released like not like an exact like, hey, this is our matchmaking, but they released like a whole thing about how their matchmaking works, and they claim that ping was the #1 thing. Like your ping is #1, which is so fake. Because I've literally sat there looking for a lobby for like 3 minutes while my ping goes up to like 100 in order for it to find me a match to queue me in with people my skill. Dude, Scump's kid could be the greatest COD player of all time. Seattle Surge holding on to Octane. This is a legendary meme. This is a legendary meme. Oh my god, missing. His worried father, Matthew Kismet Tinsley. SND stays with a Beezy. Dude, a Beezy's a SND guy, bro. Beezy is the SND guy. Had 300 ping rank games like the whole week. Dude, yeah. I mean, I'm lucky that I'm near Dallas. So, like, typically I can get on a Dallas server. There's a lot of people in the area. So, it's like, they're going to find people probably my skill level at some point. But I've literally had games where, like, it takes 2-3 minutes to find a lobby. And when I finally get in one, I have over 80 ping. What do we think about Invasion being gone? Dude, thank God. Thank God Invasion's going to be gone. I'm really excited to see 6-star played competitively because, I mean, it must be good enough that they're adding it in for almost every single, what's it called? Almost every single game mode, but we'll see how it really plays when we start spectating. I hope it might play good in scrims, and that's why they're adding it, but I hope the viewing experience is good. That's really the key. For me, I mean, as for us as spectators, I want it to be a good viewing experience. Lowest ping you ever had was 40? Oh, Lord. Skid Row got replaced. Yeah. Dude, I thought Skid or Subbase was going to go for sure, so. But yeah, Subbase, dude, for FaZe, that's got to hurt. They're getting rid of the maps they're good at, and they're keeping Subbase. FaZe's HP pool just got freaking rocked. Hopefully they're good at 6-star. Oh, and Carolina's definitely excited, dude. Because Carolina was ass at it anyway. Like everything. Dude, shout out Envoy, bro. Shout out Envoy. He went from crying in that video to winning a world championship with LAT, man. Maybe you can win another one this year. Who knows?
What kind of place is this? Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Mr. Krabs, I'm only doing what you said! Then you'll say, we're not talking about this, or this! We're talking about this! Chocolate! No, don't hurt us! No, please don't hurt me, please!
Nah, FaZe are gonna be good at the new map anyway, the new map pool anyway. They just gotta work on Subbase.
But you can't retire. There's evil afoot. What? No. No. Ow.
Oh my god. Dude, LAT's 2021 season was ridiculous. The amount of roster changes.
You, me, and this brick wall you built between us.
Repeat after me. I have no talent.
I have no talent.
Oh, dude, poor Ravens, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
And the Legion are getting it too. That's crazy. This is a good video, bro. It's a good video. Shout out to that person who made it. Another Octane Seattle Surge meme. Dude, chat, if you guys weren't watching back in the beginning, the first couple of years of the CDL, man, you missed what Octane had to endure on the Seattle Surge, bro. It was actually unreal. After just being 3-0'd in the grand final, United still got up to shake hands with OG. Full respect. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. The teams shake hands. And I guess they got up, which is good. Optic didn't have to come over to them. Hey, have a good rest of your weekend in Weeko, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for stopping by. Texas formal moves different. Dude, the first Seattle Surge team had like Karma on it and stuff, and it's like you thought that team was gonna be good, and then look what happened. See you now? Oh, I see you, Rick. I see you. Courage with the KO. What does Courage say? Let's see. Hashtra said, Jack, you care so much about the money and the views. That is obvious. Don't assume those are what drive me also. From the beginning, it's been about realizing potential of all of our teams and players as champions. We are different. Go drop another hashtag ad on the timeline. Come on, Mike. You were a below average Call of Duty professional, became a below average Call of Duty commentator, and now are hemorrhaging money as a team owner. Oh my God, dude. I forgot about this, dude. I forgot about this beef Hashtra had with Courage on the timeline. So I'm pretty sure he said something about like 100 Thieves. That's actually crazy. Hastro, what is Hastro up to? I guess Hastro is just like vibing, right? Because you don't see him anymore. You literally see nothing about Hastro anymore. Dude, what is this, bro? I've seen this video like 1,000 times, and always with different captions about COD players. It's literally always different COD captions. Chilling on a beach? Yeah, dude, good for him. What the hell is this? Bro, can we see some older, like some older posts? You can do it too, phase up. This one's iconic. Have I seen the video of Zuma going off on Parasite back in AW? I'm pretty sure I've seen that, but I haven't seen it recently. Why was it reposted? Kyler Garland. Dude, chat, do you guys remember when Kook misspelled his name and couldn't, like, get into the venue or couldn't play for the event or whatever? Dude, I just don't even know how that's possible. No offense to Hook, but how did he misspell his own name? Dude, yeah, so Hook literally misspelled his name on like whatever it was that they needed for the event, and he couldn't play at the event, so they had to have Draws step in. It was actually insane, dude. And this was after they bought him out from Dallas Empire for however much LA Thieves paid for him, because he was obviously coming off of like a Dallas Empire World Championship team, so they probably paid a good bit of money. That's actually crazy. I still can't believe that happened. Crim to Hook before 2019 champs, just shoving a big pill down his throat. I do have to say, mad respect to Hook, though, for being able to come out and say, yeah, like, I used to take Adderall and stuff like that. Like, to just own up to it, you gotta say that. You gotta own that for a bit. Yeah, on the COVID test. Called Chicago's franchise to rebrand it as Optic. Standing in my parents' door telling him I threw up. Mom, I threw up. No more flinch headshots. Formal winning Halo World Champs. Dude, this is facts, though. This is facts. Back in the day, you literally used to see people at Prestige Master and be like, Yo, shout out that guy. Like, that's a grinder. Nowadays, you see someone at max prestige and everyone just starts roasting them for like being a tryhard and like not going outside. It's amazing how far we've like the direction, I should say, we've went with all this. It's actually kind of crazy. Dude, killer. Not playing with Haggy. I have way too much positivity going in my life to gamble that one. Dude, I will say, as much as Parasite is like a staple in the scene, like a guy who's still around, people did not like teaming with this guy back in the day. And I think that's probably... that a lot of people say that's the main reason he's not getting a coaching position these days, is because people still just don't want him like around the team. It's very interesting. Shout out this old Optic team, bro.
Across that B side, that's going to be the information given up. Cell, great centering, good shots, not enough to get the kill. The nade's up and out. Doesn't get anything.
Oh, dude, so Cell, the Cell using the freaking dumbass game where you could get aim assist through the wall just by wiggling around. You can feel when it starts pulling. Dude, Cell always finds a way to like break the game and give himself an advantage. I mean, honestly, you gotta tip it. You gotta tip it. Yeah, you do it on Vanguard too. I'm pretty sure they G8'd it on Vanguard at one point, and like you'd still catch people doing it when they'd switch to them. People do that on people do that on Cockpit and Term SND. Well, Term SND might be out of the pool, which is, you know, thank God. What is this? What is this? I've never seen this video. Also, these people look like they had a good night. God damn. What is this video, dude? That's actually, these people had an insane night. I mean, they are literally all passed out in different places. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna say, I don't envy them, that's for sure. I do not envy that. Is this my year? Dude, chat, we gotta do a bet this year, like over under a certain amount of COD pros that are gonna tweet out, this is my year. I feel like it's gotta be like, what's a good line for that? Like 30? Probably more, honestly. You walk in that room in the dark, bro, and you think everyone's just dead. You think everyone's just dead. Photos taken moments before disaster. This is iconic. This is an iconic picture. Dude, if you count AMs, honestly, it's gonna be more than 75. If you count, I bet you there's hundreds of AMs that are gonna tweet as my year. Did everyone catch the Celium cameo in The Mandalorian? Oh, Lord. Let's see it. He's snaking. Look, he's snaking. Oh, man, dude. Celium. Celium has forever implanted himself in the game. Imprinted himself in COD. 100 teams acquire OPTIC CDL spot to represent it as LA Thieves, man. One of the best days of my life right here. One of the best days of my life. Everyone the Treyarch, dude, retweet this right now, bro. Retweet this right now. Everyone the Treyarch, I know you won't fail us. Good Lord, dude, chat, I pray that Gulf War, when it comes out later this year, is good, man. I pray so hard that Gulf War is gonna be good when it comes out. I mean, if it's anything like Cold War, and if it's just Cold War but better, I mean, come on. I can't ask for much more. COD Rec League. Shout out to COD Rec League. Yeah, Treyarch's had a lot of time to work with it. And considering Cold War was kind of rushed a little bit, wasn't it? And it was still pretty good. Major 2 champs, LA Gorillas. If you would have taken a picture of this team and posted it that they were gonna win an event, no one would have believed you. Not a single person. Not a single person. I also saw a stat, and I don't know that it's true, but apparently other than this event, every time ASIM and Slasher have teamed together, they've gotten top 12 other than this one event that they won, which is insane. If that's true, that's actually insane. Inside look into today's professional CDL production process. That's crazy. You've never recovered from LAG beating FAZE? Dude, I just remember like going into that event and just like knowing like, it's FAZE gonna win, it's over. And then LAG just somehow came out and did it. I think you're right, John. I think you're right. Dude, the Volk, man. The Volk meta. Spart came out of nowhere, got himself a freaking MVP, and then dropped down the challengers, and now his mom and dad pay for his challengers team, apparently.
Difficult for them indeed.
Oh, real difficult. So that's a cross.
Okay? You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not.
Oh no.
Difficult for them indeed.
Oh, real difficult. So that's a
Oh man, those shots formal. Oh, Illy just pissed on him. Oh no. You are not that guy, apparently. Crazy. Dude, this is a good good video. We crimming that? Never inviting Celium to Thanksgiving with my family again, dude. Oh lord. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these posts are kind of ass. I kind of was hoping some of these posts on this Reddit were gonna be better. I honestly was really hoping these posts were gonna be older. Like, I thought we were gonna have more posts from, like, I mean, this subreddit is from started in 2012. I thought we were gonna have some older posts. Seth's chat really likes you. Shout out Mama Attached, dude. Yeah, I guess the subreddit just got a lot more popular in the CDL era. Dude, when Hex asks Bose if he wants to get paid for doing nothing, I'm in, bro. People always roast Bose for doing nothing. I mean, he might not do I mean, he still streams on his own sometimes, but Bose, I guess, doesn't do a lot. But he's in a lot of OPTIC content, you know what I mean? Like, he's still in a lot of the podcasts and all that stuff. So Bose still puts in his work, bro. And Bose is hella entertaining, man. You can't hate Bose. You cannot hate Bose. Yeah, exactly. He's so chill, dude. He's so chill. You just got monkeyed by LA Gorillas. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, dude, what are the odds that 2 posts are roasting Bose this quickly? That's actually kind of crazy. Poor Embos, man. Poor Embos. Oh my god, dude, Clay roasting methods. Dude, I still think one of the funniest things in recent years is when methods got dropped and everyone was no Zinni, no Winnie, no Zinni, no Winnie, right? It was this whole meme to say no Zinni, no Winnie. And then Insight went on to like literally be the second best team that season. And then Insight has been like one of the best players in recent years. Like, I just think that's kind of hilarious how it ended up coming out. Oh, man. This is iconic.
SCUMP goes through, and SCUMP snaps, wins the one-on-one, and OPTIC with the reverse sweep.
Dude, for one, iconic 1v1. Scump versus Cell Black Ops 4. And then you hear Merc say like he's got the Maddox advantage because Cell's like on a heady with the better weaponry. And Scump still somehow runs through. Yeah, dude, ever since this, Cell was snaked. Dude, if Cell was snaking that, there's not a chance in the world Scump is winning this. If Cell starts snaking this heady, there is not a chance in the world that Scump wins this. My favorite thing is Tej watching the screen, just like making sure Scump diffuses. Because you see how hype Scump gets? Tej is like, please diffuse, bro. Like, please go diffuse. Look at him. He's just staring at the screen. He's like still watching the screen. Scump standing up. He's like, please make sure you diffuse, Scump. Please, for the love of God. Dude, Cell should have been snaking, bro. He should have been snaking. He should have been snaking, man. If he snaked that, Scump's not winning that. No shot. Okay, here's the most recent post. This is the most recent one. 22 days ago, NADESHOT talking about Ghosty. One of your players is playing an official CDL match while high on weed. Address this issue. I got no idea if he is, but that man has been slamming all year. I had to mind to go smoke that chronic with him. Nobody likes to North kick rocks. Dude, NADESHOT is, I mean, come on. You can't hate NADESHOT, but especially, I mean, backing up your team, your players like this, come on. Come on, you gotta love it. This is the most recent one we've seen so far. I gotta see something older, man. The oldest tweet we've seen is 8 years ago, and the most recent tweet we've seen, I think, is 22 days ago, so. Oh my god. When your height phase is up 2-0 and then realize there's still an hour and 10 minutes left in the VOD, yeah, you're getting reverse sweep, buddy. Sorry. You're getting reverse sweep, buddy. Dear Karma. Let's read this, bro. I tweeted you, but you're still not replying. I left my cell, my Skype, and my Insta at the bottom. I sent 2 DMs back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the Twitter offices or something. Sometimes my Wi-Fi is too sloppy when I send them. But anyways, fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about... Is this a freaking... This is like a Stan Eminem playoff. I read about your teammate Scumpy too. I'm sorry. I had a friend stop scrimming too over son. What is this, bro? I even got the underground shit that you did with Haggy. That's crazy, dude. And then it keeps going in the comments. All right, dude. I mean, come on. Iconic. Shout out to this guy for taking the time to write that. What the hell? People ignoring GAs and ranked. Yeah, honestly, who cares? Jake Lucky with no chill. What is this? He tweeted out a picture. It's a picture of Hex. Oh my god. Fast series against FAZE. Oh, sorry, Hector. Dallas Empire win champs. The fact that this is this far down just goes to show you how much people cared about the online champs, bro. Nobody cared. Nobody did. Oh my god. Raid hardpoint. What is this, dude? Oh lord, here we go. I was in a grocery store the other day down here in the south wearing my Hunter T hoodie. As I was going through the aisles, this guy and I locked eyes. He was wearing a FAZE AF hand shirt. We nodded at each other, showing respect, and passed each other, heading different ways. I was picking out some coffee when I saw him again and whispered at me, just with his head poking around the corner. Shit you not, he crouched, pulled down his mask, and said, "You can do it too, FAZE up," and flashed me the hand. I went to look for this guy, but he disappeared on me instantly. I'm still in shock to this day. This man camered me and 180'd me in real life. Whoever you are a menace to society, and I pray to find you again in the long aisle with clear lines of sight. Good lord. Dude, I really want to know if these stories, these fluff stories on the subreddit that we've read are actually real. There's absolutely no way this actually happened, right? There's no way this actually happened. I would honestly believe the first part of it, where he says, like, I saw the guy wearing the hoodie, and I would almost, to an extent, believe that he peeked around the corner and said you could do a 2-phase up. But it's this part where he says, I went to look for him and he disappeared instantly, that makes me think it's not real. Because obviously the guy can't just, like, disappear. You know what I mean? So that part makes me think it's not true. Dude, it's also crazy how throughout all these posts in the Reddit, we get posts back to back that are, like, of the same topic. Which is just like, what are the odds that they get the same amount of likes to be up right next to each other? Would love to see Methods be a commentator, and then now he's on the Optic watch party. So it's like almost essentially a commentator. It's actually kind of interesting. Me getting ready to play the beta and complain about SPMM. Chat, do you guys like G Fuel? I've only had 2 G Fuel flavors, and both of them were good. But G Fuel is obviously, like, it's iconic in the gaming scene. And I hadn't had G Fuel until last year. So, like, I mean, G Fuel's been around for a long ass time, and it took me that long to try it. So I know everyone's always like, ah, I like G Fuel. Never tried anything like G Fuel. I mean, honestly, you're probably better off. This shit's probably not good for you. What is this, dude? What do you call Sam Octane LaRue when he's drunk? Octanol? It's a chemistry pun. Dude, I don't even get it. I don't even know chemistry, chat, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, Lord.
That's all you can.
Here's another new recent one. NADESHOT assassinating Sensor. Wait, let me pause the music. This is a good one. Dude, chat, if you guys haven't seen this, this is a good one.
One more, one shot. Outside ice cream.
Yes! Yes!
Dude, this video is so good, bro. I love Doug's reactions.
I just got baited by SN Dylan. So that Matthew NADESHOT Hay could hit me with an assassination.
Dude, just wait, bro. Just wait.
In a solo queue game. Nah, man. That's just so disrespectful.
DVD. On DVD.
Oh, what the? Our courtyard?
It's not our court.
Dude, look at this. Look at this.
Tell me, bro. That's pure positivity.
Dude, look. This is where it gets good, bro.
Not again. I'm getting assassinated! Help! 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 Jesus!
He just starts screaming, bro.
God damn it, dude. Twice in the match.
Twice in the match. Dude, he gets him 4 times in a row. Is insane.
Oh,
dude, what is this, bro?
Yeah, he just missed like every single bullet. Not again! What the fuck is going on? I'm spinning all over my monitor, bro. Why the fuck is he doing this to me? Every single fucking map, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Don't you have a fucking kid to take care of or something, bro?
He says, don't you have a kid to take care of?
Your fucking life that assassinate me all day and make me lose my mind?
He was literally tweaking, bro. He's spitting on his monitor. This is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one, dude.
Oh, they gave me a
Doug's reaction's hilarious, bro.
He's laying down. Let's fucking go.
No.
Dude, Doug's reaction, wait.
Sit down, Baker. Behind me, guys! He's fucking skull fucking me! Come on,
dude.
motherfuckers! What are we doing? All we have to do is just fucking chow!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it's too funny, bro. It's the fact that, like, at first, after like the second one or whatever, you see Doug, like, still smiling in his camera. Like, watch. Like, he's still smiling. Like, it's still funny. But then by the 4th one, bro, he's genuinely tweaking because he's like, why are my teammates not saving me? Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. Oh my god. Dude, Scump and Nate are laughing their ass off in the comms, and Sensor is just screaming. And it's funny because you know it's happening at the same time. It's so good. Oh my god. Atlanta FaZe IRL, Atlanta FaZe in game. Dude, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. The Tiny Terrors are large in game, bro. They're packing in game, chat. They're packing in game. How does Call of Duty not get released with a ranked playlist every year? Oh god, dude. I love Vonderhaar, bro, but you gotta I don't know. I know why they don't release ranked with the game, but it's like, come on. 1 hour totally game, dude. They're gonna win it, bro. They're gonna win it. Purdue's got it, bro. I played against Simp yesterday, and trust me, you probably don't got what it takes. Another post about Pharaoh, dude. R.I.P. Pharaoh. Gatorade. That was loud. I get Pajama says grabbing a giant box of goldfish and pouring them into his mouth between deaths. Dude, that's the way to do it, bro. That's the way to do it. Can we get some older posts? Dude, can you sort by, like, oldest post? That might actually be a vibe. That might actually be a vibe. I want to see what, like, the first ever posts on this subreddit are. Oh, God. Because these top posts, I'm not gonna lie, these top posts are kind of trash. Some of the videos and stuff have been good, but for the most part, hey, these are disappointing. I thought this was gonna be way better. Crim 6, that's 2 words. Chat, these were disappointing posts, man. These were disappointing posts.
I think we're gonna be good at S&D all year, to be honest, just because like all 4 of us are pretty good at it individually. But I feel like if we can get it all like on par with our respawn, I don't think anyone's gonna like really mess with us for the whole year for the most part.
Okay, I respect these answers and shit, but listen, Fire, you better bring the firepower or else we're literally running through your bitch ass. I'm gonna be honest. If that kid ain't frying and Yuli ain't frying, we're literally throwing them in 10 minutes. I'm just gonna be honest right here. All right? I'm just gonna tell it how it is. Like, I respect, like, search is good and stuff. Like, we need to make sure we're good. Listen, Fire, if you don't fucking come out hot, you guys are fucked. Same with Yuli. Those two better be frying.
Dashy's aged? Dude, Dashy has aged, bro. GOAT CEO. This was from 5 years ago. 70 events, 20 rosters managed, 4.14 average placing, 373 series, won 25 championships and a world champion. Shout out Hex, bro. Shout out Hex. That's pretty insane. I wonder how many championships the OPTIC organization has as a whole. Because I know FaZe just hit 50. I wonder how many championships OPTIC has. I mean, Envy had a bunch. I'm sure OPTIC has a bunch. Like, I wonder what org has the most wins in all of esports. Dude, yeah, Dashy's hairline has gotten a little bit down bad recently. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, chat. I don't know how many posts we went through, but these were pretty disappointing. Dashy watching.
Wow, this thing don't give a fuck. This thing just jumped off top 3 on terminal, just running into plane. Are we
Just
serious?
jumped off top 3. Dude, going in there and fighting a gator is crazy.
What the fuck am I witnessing?
The best of the best.
He just jumped into the water. If I'm a crocodile, I'm unbelievably checked. Everyone is pissing themselves their entire lives. Their entire fucking existence. They are pissing themselves because of me. And randomly, when I'm in my realm, a random fucking cat just attacks me and just drags me out the water?
The secrets of America's most
Nah, dude, that is funny, bro. That is funny. What is this?
Uno è top.
No.
Uno è nel corner.
Fa quella plantare su qua.
Uno è top A. Cioè top.
Non c'è solo lì, che cazzo.
What is this? It says you mainly see this type of play in CS, so I'm interested. What is this? What is he gonna do? Okay, I'm not seeing much Counter-Strike Valorant esque stuff right now, so I'm interested to see what's gonna happen.
È già sotto. Due sotto.
Oh, it's the trigger discipline. It's the trigger discipline. Because COD pros have no discipline. COD players have no discipline. Is that why? Yeah, all right, dude. All right. Yeah, I guess you sure you see some trigger discipline in those other games, not usually in COD. I guess so. I guess so. All right, wait. All right, I'm gonna scroll back to the top chat. I don't know how many posts we went through. It had to be close to 100 though. But I do want to see, is there a way to sort by like first post? Is that not a thing? Because you could sort by new. Dude, can you really not sort by oldest? That's actually faded, dude. You can't sort by oldest. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. RC's gets deleted with the pistol and challenges cut.
But that's his brain dead.
I was asking A
Oh!
Smoke perp is fucking shit on him.
Smoke perp is actually moving right now.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Dude, he got pissed on by that pistol. Oh my god.
That was insane. Look at Copy Jr. has 0.
Oh my god. What else we got that's new here? Sensor on getting dropped from FAZE.
And I told them that I didn't think Aches was in a good state of mind to play COD. Because he just became the GOAT. He won the most championships. He just became the GOAT. And he was very satisfied with becoming the GOAT. He was very complacent over it, personally. That's my opinion. Aches ended up lasting like 2 more months on the roster. And then Zuma came in. And then Zuma did his thing. And he ended up running that team with FaZe Temper. So I think what FaZe Temper and Banks were looking for was a guy that they really liked, which was Zuma. They didn't really like me. They didn't really like me.
Sorry, Doug.
They were just trying to find a guy that they really liked. It was all about an opinion at the end of the day. Who they really liked is what
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm actually Italian. I'm 25% Italian. So it was very obvious to me that Banks and Temper didn't like me being the face of their team, even though I actually was getting them the results.
Damn,
so what they
sorry,
decided
Doug.
to do was give me a second.
Sorry,
team.
Doug. God damn. You said there was a timeline sort up here? Where did you see timeline sort? When you clicked the 3 dots, it had a timeline sort. It has like rising. Rising is just like, I don't really know how rising is calculated. Dude, sorry, Doug. God damn. Poor Doug. SND opening duels via EasyMac. Highest percentage of games with 1+ opening duel wins. Fame. Highest percentage of games with 0 opening duel wins. Arsities. Oh, Lord. 1+ opening duel win games. Simp and Abe. Yeah, okay. Abeezy's that guy, bro. We all know Abeezy's the guy. We all know Abeezy's the guy. Dude, I got it. Dude, they do some good stats, bro. Yeah, that's for the top post. You can sort it by year, month, all time. That's what we did for the all time posts. Dude, shout out to Beezy. Shout out to freaking all the stats guys that do stuff for the CDL, bro. There's Real coming in.
Members get
Bro, what is with Arby's on Reddit, dude? Oh my god. Oh, here we go. We got all 48 CDL Major 2 cards sorted by rank and alphabetically. Let's see this, chat. Let's see this. Okay, you can't zoom in like that, so we're just gonna have to do it. Actually, let me click on it again. All right, so 1 through 10 was Draws, Hydra, Simp. So there were 499 overall cards, which is pretty crazy because I feel like there were only like 10 to 15 99 overall cards like all time. I also have to do my card updates, chat. I haven't done that yet. I have to make my updated cards. Shotzi was a 98. Cell was a 96. Attach was up there. So according to the stats, by the way, it was Horsecraft. They had no Optic players in the Z tier. Nah, dude, Z tier is like, I think Z tier is, I mean, I had these 3 as my Z tier right here. Hydra, Simp, and Scrap. I don't think any Optic player was Z tier. Shotzi was the closest to Z tier, and he just didn't play as good on LAN. So for that reason, he would have been Z tier if we were only doing online. But because of how he played on LAN, I dropped him down 1. But honestly, dude, this top 10 looks pretty good to me. Right? Is there anyone else you'd really try to put into the top 10 for Major 2? mean, this is obviously based on stats, but I mean, like, maybe Kenny, maybe Kleenex. You could argue in top, probably not Kleenex. Ghosty was obviously good, but I don't know. This is probably your top 10 players, Major, too. I think that makes sense. Dude, I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised how many people on Twitter were saying that Pred should have been S or Z tier and that he was the best player on Optic. Because I don't know about you guys, but Pred was the worst. I mean, the stats show it, but Pred was the worst player on Optic in the Major 2 split. So I was actually mind blown how many people on Twitter were saying that Pred should be higher than the rest of his team on the tier list. I thought that was crazy. And don't get me wrong, Pred was, I mean, 82 is pretty low for Pred. I still think he was good. Obviously, his team was good. But there's no way Pred should be high. People were literally trying to tell me, like, many people, that Pred should be over Shotzzy on the tier list. And I was like, are we watching the same thing? People were also saying that Abizi should have been over Hydra in the tier list, which I also thought was completely faded because Hydra was incredible, dude. Hydra was incredible Major 2. So I also thought that was crazy. There were some interesting things, bro. There were some, I mean, we could scroll through the comments. It might get a little mixy, but we could scroll through some of these comments. Because this was the tier list I tweeted out, right? Well, this was your guys' tier list when we did this on stream. Which I thought the tier list you guys made was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for me personally, I probably would have dropped Envoy down to B. I didn't think Envoy was A tier last split. I probably would have... Honestly, for the most part, this tier list was pretty good. In my tier list, I dropped Cell down to S. I just had Scrap, Simp, and Hydra as my Z tier. But as a whole, like, this is a pretty good list, right? I think we can all kind of agree this list is pretty good. I mean, most of you guys in here were probably in here when we made the list anyway, so... But the comments in here were kind of crazy, bro. The comments in here got kind of crazy. This person said Geo, Ghosty, and Estriel on the same tier as Pred, Skies, and Dashy is absurd. Which and it got 21 likes. And when you look at it objectively, when you think like Geo, Gwyn, Ghosty, like these guys in this list makes no sense. But when you think about strictly Major 2 performance, bro, I think it makes sense. You could probably move Dashy up to S. You could probably move Dashy up to S. You could also probably maybe move Skies up to S, dude. But Ghosty, Estriel, Geo, Gwyn, those guys were really, really, really good. They were way better than the B tier. You know what I mean? They were way better than this B tier. So I don't know. I see some of these comments and I think it's interesting. This person says, I don't understand how people rate Kismet so highly. I swear bro's B at best. Dude, Kismet's good. Kismet's good. Dude, exactly. Dude, I'm tired. Dude, the problem with these tier lists is a majority of fans don't watch every single match, which makes sense, right? Because like, if you think about regular sports, you typically just watch your favorite team. Maybe you watch some of like the really good matches with the really good teams. So I would say a majority of fans are not watching the Las Vegas Legion play. So most people don't know how good Geo was. People were saying Attach shouldn't have been S tier. Most people don't know how good Attach was. And you can tell when you read these comments because people just aren't watching. People are also saying Abizi was disrespected. He was literally an S tier. He was literally, there were only 4 players ranked higher, and they were saying Abizi was disrespected. I don't know about you, but being considered a arguably top 5 to top 10 player in the game is not disrespect in any way, in my opinion. What else do we have in here? A lot of people saying Pred disrespect. Pred. A lot of people saying Pred was disrespected. Switch Shotzzy and Pred. Like, I mean, that's just faded, bro. Haven't missed a match since Cold War Major 2. Yeah, dude, I mean, I watch every match too, bro. Z tier should only be Simp and Scrap. That's understandable. I think you could say Simp and Scrap are, could be the sole people in top tier. Linz deserves A? Like, did we watch Minnesota Rocker? Linz deserves A. Hell no, dude. Linz could have been C tier for all I care, dude. Linz could have been C tier for all I care. In stage 1, Linz was great, dude. In stage 2, Linz was like average at best. He was a 70. He was a 77 in the breaking point cards. I mean, Fame was a 77 and people had him in like the D tier. I don't know. Some of these comments were interesting, man. Some of these comments were interesting. A BZ over Hydra? Like, yeah, BZ won the major, but he was not individually better than Hydra. Like, dude, everyone was talking about Pred. Like, are we serious? Yeah, Linz was not even a top 3 rookie this major, for sure. I didn't mean to like that. Dude, it's actually, I mean, I know majority of fans are Optic fans, right? Like, I think we know this. But the amount of people that were, like, talking about how Pred was so low, like, brother, I know you're an Optic fan, but did you even watch the matches? Or did you just assume because your team went undefeated and then got second place at the major that everyone was great? Like, look, Shotzi and Kenny above Pred and Dashy, that's crazy. Did we watch the games, chat? Shotzi was the best player in the game online. And Kenny was Optic's best player on LAN. Like, are we watching or are we just typing things to type them? Like, that's genuinely what I want to know for some of these people on Twitter. Pred in S over Shotzi IMO. Like, like, what are we watching? I mean, this person, I will say, this person responded and said Shotzi was better this stage and more impactful, and they said makes sense, that's valid. So shout out to Brayden for being, like, understanding and, like, realizing that maybe his original take wasn't right. But, like, dude, like, this person, Attach Glaze is not a W. Attach Glaze? Attach Glaze? Look at his numbers! This guy Attach was insane, bro. What do you mean Attach Glaze? I think Attach was a top, arguably, you could argue, but for me, was a top 5 player throughout Split 2. Dude, look at the numbers, bro. Look at the numbers. He had the best hardpoint KD. He had a 1.25. He had a 1.2 in every mode. The only thing holding him back was hill time and hardpoint. Like, was basically objective play was the only thing holding back Attach. Like, I mean, dude, Attach Glaze. For one, I'm gonna glaze the hell out of Dylan Attach. That guy's incredible. But, dude, come on. This person said Pred is not an A. I don't know if they thought he should have been higher or lower. If they thought he should have been lower, I understand. But if they thought he should have been higher, then they're faded. This person said, you be inventing new tiers and find a way to have Shotzi and S tier. Guys, did we watch Shotzi? Did we watch Shotzi? The guy was so good. I know he wasn't as good at the major, but online, Shotzi was the best player. He was the best player online. Yo, what's up, AM? How we doing, man? Look, Pred should be S. Pred's minimum S. Like, chat, come on. We watched the games. We watched the games. Some of my favorite responses are like when people just say like, learn how to do a tier list, or like your tier list is awful. Like, I want to see their tier lists because genuinely the tier list you guys came up with is like pretty good. Like, this is probably like, I would say like 90% of people would say this is a solid list. So the people who are like, your list is absolutely ass, I really want to know what their list looks like because I guarantee you they did not watch games. And that's the cool thing I like about like you guys who are watching me now and the people who are generally watching my content or in the, or in like the watch parties, like we watch the games. So I know you guys know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude, let's actually look at some of your guys's, tier lists from the Discord. So let's see. This is Tuzon's tier list here. This is Tuzon's tier list from the Discord. Let me zoom out. I love the quality, Tuzon. I love the quality. So your top 5 were Scrap, Simp, Hydra. This is just for Major 2 to confirm, Tuzon, or did you do the whole season? Did you just do Major 2 or was it the whole season? I know some people might not have fully read that we were just doing Major 2, so I just want to clarify before I critique you. The Pred pick is biased. Yeah, so like your top 5 is good for me other than Pred. I don't think Pred was top 5. Standout players, I think was good. I think you could honestly have Kismet, Dashy. Bro, Loki, you might even be able to put Nero in the standout players category, but standout players looks good in my opinion. For me, I would probably put Attach in the top 5 instead of Pred, but I think other than that, it looks good. Your good enough tier, I think, makes sense. I probably would have moved Estriel up, honestly. I think Estriel is really good. And then your dropped or next to be dropped list. Well, let's see. Clay was okay. I mean, most of these guys got dropped. I kind of thought Purge was good enough. I thought Purge was good enough. I thought Hook was good enough. But then other than that, and then I think this is Diamond Con. I thought Diamond Con was good enough. But other than that, I mean, your list is pretty solid. Your list is pretty solid. Let's see. Who else's list do we have in here? This is Random's list. I don't know if Random's in the stream right now. But we're going to look at his list. Godlike, he had these 3. I agree. Demon. I really like the tier list because I like seeing how you guys label your category, like label your tiers. I think it's interesting to see how people do it differently. Demons looks good. Demons looked good. I would probably have dropped Pred down a tier for Major 2 in this list. I probably would have dropped Pred down, and honestly, that might be the only thing I would have done in that tier. Stars list, I think, looks good. CDO Pro list, I think, looks pretty good. Shout out Illy, bro. I hope he gets back on a team, dude. The Come On list looks pretty good, honestly. And then Challengers Calling looks pretty good. Honestly, this list is pretty solid. I like Random's list. Yeah, I don't typically like the lettered lists, but ultimately it's like the same thing as doing it like this. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much the same. I mean, at the end of the day, it's literally tiers. No matter what they're called, you just know the top is the better ones, and as you go down is the worst ones. Like generally they're pretty good. And who else's list did we have in here? We had Upcast's list. Upcast was not a fan of the list you guys made. He was very angry with the list. Wins me cash every time. Love that tier. Z tier is solid. The only thing for me that I said during my list was I don't think the Z tier should be bigger than the S tier, because the Z tier is like the best of the best. So there shouldn't be more people in the best of the best than like the next tier, in my opinion. But I mean, Draws was incredible. Kenny, I probably wouldn't have up this high. I didn't think Ken was that good. He was good on land though. A tier is okay. I don't know if I'd have Insight in the A tier. I feel like Insight was not on the same level of Kleenex. Insight was more on the level of Envoy. Nero, I would move up. I thought Nero was incredible. What was Nero's rating? What was Nero's rating? Nero is only a 77, which is surprising, but he's hard. I mean, a 1.2 as a fast-paced SMG and hardpoint is really good. And then the rest of this list honestly looks pretty good. I would say the rest of this list looks pretty good. I probably would have dropped Abuza. Probably would drop Afro, because, I mean, he wasn't great, but I guess you could argue it. Honestly, your guys' tier lists are pretty good. You guys know, in general, what you're talking about. What up, Austin? How we doing, man? Everyone on Legion besides Purge stepped up a lot. Dude, Purge stepped up a lot, though. Purge stepped up a lot. I mean, look, dude, his card ranking is the same ranking as Nero's. He was a 77. But no, Purge actually stepped up a ton, bro. I mean, you might have saw my tweet, but where is it? Was it earlier than this or later than this? It was earlier. Here it is. This was my tweet. Biggest KD change from Major 1 to Major 2. Purge had the second highest increase in KD from Major 1 to Major 2. So Purge was much better, bro. Purge was much better in my opinion. And stat-wise, he was much better. But obviously, he's still dropping 0.9s, still dropping a negative KD, which isn't ideal. But I mean, these are KDs, 0.94, 0.92, 0.98, that I think are good enough to be in the league, personally. I think that's, I mean, it was better than Vivid. I know Vivid had a higher rating because he's more impactful in terms of damage and stuff, but like, I think that's a good enough KD to be in the league, personally. The fact that Pred dropped decent stays. do some stats, and we're saying underperformed is testament to how consistent he is. Well, dude, no, Pred, I said it coming into this season. I said Pred is arguably, other than Celium, might be the most consistent player in the league. And nah, Pred's still incredible. I mean, if you look at his stats, like, he's not like he did bad, obviously, right? Like a 1.03, a 0.99, and a 1.05. He did have the third highest drop-off in overall KD. But I mean, he still was incredible. His damage was still there. His kills were still there. He wasn't great in search and destroy. He wasn't great in control. But Shotzzy was not like, I mean, look at Shotzi's numbers. Like, there's a reason Pred fell off. It's also because Shotzzy stepped up a ton. So there is that trade-off. You know what I mean? Like, there's only 4 players on a team. So, like, if one player plays amazing, it's hard for other people to also play amazing stats-wise because there's only so many kills to go around. Yeah, no, I think Cell and Scrap are probably the most consistent players. Cell, Scrap, Hydra. Those guys are just so consistent, bro. Scrap's only been in the league for 2 years, though, so I didn't want to lump him in there yet because we hadn't seen enough of him yet, but now we're starting to see it. Your Sunshine, bro, you got to make a TikTok like the LeBron, but with Scrap. You got to make a TikTok and post it, dude. I bet you can get some views. What else do we got? Here we go. We got another person's tier list. Let's see what this person has. Dude, like, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, the dog's barking. Hold on, chat. 1 second. All right, sorry, I'm back. Funny you mentioned that. Oh, did you post it in the Discord? Let me see this. Oh my god, you literally made a video? There's no way. Dude, that's hilarious. Dude, that's crazy that I mentioned that and you already had it made. That's awesome. Dude, post it on TikTok, seriously, or on Twitter and stuff. If OPTIC don't win shit this year, Bruce got to go for Scrap and move Ken to main. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Dude, what are people... Dude, I just think it's so interesting how, like, if you watch... And I can't say if this person watched the matches, obviously. I have no idea who ___ whatever this person's name is. But Pred in the S tier is insane, bro. Did we watch Major 2? Do you know what the Seattle Surge are doing with Illy? Dude, I don't know. It's interesting because... He trialed with Rocker, obviously, right? We thought Illy was going to be joining Rocker. He was playing with them, trialing with them, and that fell through, and now it's gunless. So he's obviously able to play. So maybe Seattle bring him in. But there was just a tweet that came out from CDL Scrim Intel yesterday night that 04 is joining Seattle. So I think that Illy's just going to be still on their bench or whatever. But it would be nice to see him back in the league, because if he's good to play, bro, if he's good to play, then, like, get this man back in the league. Make a permanent channel Discord for tiers. Dude, I'm down. I can make a tier list channel, and it could just be tier list of anything, I guess, but I can make a tier list channel. Let me write that down. I always got my handy dandy notepad here. Tier list Discord channel. Good idea, bro. Good idea. Yeah, if you guys ever have ideas for how to improve the Discord or, like, make it better, things to add to it, let me know. Because we have over 100 people in there now. Like, it is growing, even without me not really promoting it. And we still use it daily, so... If there's anything you guys want to see in the Discord, feel free to tell me in chat, tell me on Twitter, Discord, whatever. You think people saying Pred in S tier is based more off of his overall ability and performance as opposed to stage 2? Yeah, I mean, like... This person's tier list literally says post Major 2. So I'm guessing it's either for the whole season or for just Major 2. Either way, I don't think he's S tier. I'd put him probably in A, but, you know, it is what it... I mean, people are entitled to their opinion either way. I guess if you value different things, then it's cool. CDO players you think you could beat in a fight? Oh, Lord. Illy is going to be locked on that Surge bench. Remember the Pred buyout situation last season? That is true. They're ass at making deals, bro. They're ass. See how Surge would be nice with Hook, Illy, 04, and Abuza. Not sure why they're keeping Brezzy instead. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're not keeping Brezzy, right? Maybe there's more we don't know yet and hasn't been leaked. But Brezzy obviously was not good. I just think him and Abuza are friends. I do think that roster would slap though. Hook, Illy, 04, and Abuza. That roster would slap. I mean, Illy was their best player by far, dude. They got to get him back in if possible, for sure. They got to get him back in for sure. Yeah, I want to see Illy back in. What's the rest of this list looking like? Dude, this person also, they sorted this from left to right, and they have attach all the way over here. So this person said attach was the 5, 10, 11, 12. They say attach was the 13th best player after Major 2. That just faded, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, if this is for the whole season, I don't know for sure how this person's doing this. Is it the whole season or just stage 2? If it's for the whole season, maybe. But having Attach as the 13th best player during stage 2 is crazy to me. Attach was top 7 minimum, I think. Like top 7, like 7's the farthest I feel like you could drop him. He was the only T16 player not a top 4 team. No, you're not wrong. He was. Yeah, I don't know about this person's tier list, man. No disrespect to this _7 person, but I don't know about that tier list, brother. Where would I put Illy in my tier list? That's a good... If we're doing, like, just based on what we saw, he's probably A tier, maybe S tier, honestly. He's probably A tier, maybe S tier. I definitely think for sure A minimum. Maybe S. I'd have to like watch him again to like really make a good decision, because obviously I haven't seen him play in like over a month at this point. But dude, he was cooking, bro. He was cooking. It's hard because his team was bad, and like even though you're ranking it on individual performance, like the team does sort of play a factor in it. So I'd say minimum A, maybe S tier, but I'd have to watch him again. Want these to pick up attach, dude. Please, bro, dude, Harrison, I lose my mind, bro. If Thieves was attached, Ghosty, and then 2 sub players, honestly, that's AR duo is plenty for me. Move Nasty maybe to an AR and Nasty and Kremp on SMGs. That could be fire. Yeah, no, Illy definitely had his blackout moments, but also his team was so trash that like you low-key just gotta let him do what he wants. Thieves would have picked up ASIM because he and Kremp. Or, yeah, dude, I mean, they can bring him back. They can see. I mean, I guess if Joe Deceives doesn't work, they could bring in ASIM. You're editing your stats spreadsheet and notice that LAT is 10 and 7 in SND online, but 0 and 4 on LAN. Oh, Lord. That's not good, bro. That is not good. That is not good. They definitely got to work on that.
247, Echo Fox in the hard point.
Bandana Kenny. Dude, this is a... Dude, chat, wait. Can we... Let's rewind this clip for a second. Let me pause the music. If you guys have never seen this, this is World War II Kenny. First of all, he was the god. But look at the score. I might have to zoom out so you can see it. Or I might have to... I can't close that. So the score of this game, chat, was... Dude, where did OBS just go? The score of this game was 244 to 247, right?
247, Echo
Look,
Fox
it's Echo Fox is winning. It's also 2-1. Echo Fox is about to win the event. It's 248, 247. And he jumps down, gets 3, gets back in and contests when they're on 249, and gets the force, and literally wins them the game. Kenny was incredible, bro. Kenny was incredible. Kenny was giving you nightmares in the latter stages of the Vanguard. Dude, Kenny was freaking chubbing me up in the later stages of Vanguard, dude. Oh my god. Attach Ghosty, Kremp, and ASIM. You'd be there no matter what. That would be fire. What 4 teams outside of the top 4 do I think will make champs this year? Well, let's pull up Breaking Point. That's nice, pull Breaking Point. Let's pull up Breaking Point and look real quick. Let's look at the standings. What 4 teams outside of the top 4? So let's see. So if we look at the overall standings, it's everyone down here because the top four are the top four. I think Minnesota and Vegas make it. I think these two are going to make it. They're already 5 and 6. I think they stay good enough to make it. I do think LAT is going to make it. You could call it fan biased if you want, but I think LAT is going to pull it out. And then honestly, I think Ravens. I think LAG, Miami, Seattle, and Boston don't make it. I think Ravens are going to do it. Ravens are better on LAN. They're also moving into a facility or like getting a facility together. So the players are going to be playing in the same room online now, which they haven't been doing. And if it's anything like LAN, we know they play better when they're in person together. So I do think Ravens are going to get better. I think the fact that they're getting a facility together is going to make them play better, personally. Whether that's true or not, we're going to see. But I think I'm going to go Minnesota, Legion, Ravens, Thieves as my 4. When Kenny joined Optic, you're so happy you would follow Optic and Thieves and thought Kenny was going to go to NYSL. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, if there's anywhere I would want a Thieves player to go, it is Optic, right? I mean, like, I was an Optic fan before I was a Thieves fan because I was a NADESHOT guy, so. Yeah. But the race is going to be interesting for champs this year, for sure. Because, I mean, if you look, like, 5th place is at 100 points and 12th place is at 50, right? That's literally 5 games. Boston could win 5 online qualifiers and they could be at 100 points. Now, obviously, these teams are also going to win games and they're going to go up. But like by the time we get to Major 3, not even including the event, we could see a completely different how this is set up in the standings down here. So it's going to be interesting. But I mean, dude, look at the records, bro. New York is 15 and 6. They're 15 and 6 as 4, and then 5th is 7 and 13, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, no, John, dude, on paper coming into the year, most people had Boston as their 5th best team. And now to see where they're at is crazy. I think I might have had Boston as 5 on mine too. I had them like 5 through 7, somewhere on my preseason power rankings. You're a Surge fan. What do you think they need to do to make champs? Well, for one, I'm sorry your team's not doing good as a Surge fan. You're one of like a couple Surge fans that have ever come in here, so it's kind of cool to see there's Surge fans out there. But what do they need to do? I mean, realistically speaking, bring back Illy would obviously help. They would probably have to drop Brezzy, I would think. I mean, realistically, it's going to be hard for them to make chance, but bring back Illy. I think you go like Hook, Illy, Abuza, and then 04 maybe, like someone said earlier in chat. But I think they just got to be quicker to make roster changes. If this roster that they currently are going to use going into Major 3 isn't working after a couple weeks, low-key, I think you just got to make a change. Because at this point, you can't wait too long, you know what I mean? You rewatched MW2 Champs yesterday, aside from the grand finals and last year's good game. Dude, last year's game was not bad to watch. I did not like playing it, but it was not bad to watch. 04 got to come in like a United Simp. I mean, if he does, he'll make champs for sure, right? Honestly, he could come in like a United Simp and they still might not make champs with how good the top 4 are. Rebirth ranked is fun. Oh, let's go, Rio. Yeah, I haven't played any Warzone or Rebirth yet. I have not played any of that. Maybe I'll have to play some this week. Maybe we could do some Warzone gaming or something this week at some time. I don't really like Warzone that much, but I like the Rebirth thing because you respawn. I miss LAN too, Austin. I miss LAN too. But if we look at the schedule, we have, I think it's literally like 2 or 3 months straight of matches with no breaks, which is really exciting. It's literally just weeks straight of matches, which is really exciting. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. You're watching Surge vs. Optic at Chance last year right now. Dude, I can't wait for Champs this year. You can make custom blueprint with any attachments in a private match and use it in a Warbone as long as you have the gun unlocked. Oh, is there a little workaround? Is that a bug? FaZe has the worst schedule of this split. Who do they play? Let's see. Let me see this. Who does FaZe play? Minnesota, easy dub. Dude, they played the other top 4 teams back to back to back. That's kind of crazy. And then they play Legion and Ravens, who are also like, dude, they literally don't have like any pushover games other than Seattle. I mean, obviously it's FaZe. They should beat like Legion, Ravens, Rocker, but literally Seattle's the only game that I think is like a pushover. Hey, autocorrect. Are you talking about Gunless? Who are you trying to talk about, Harrison? You have a soft spot. Is it Gunless you're trying to talk about? Yeah, dude, that's crazy, dude. Optic into Ultra. Wait, I want to chat. So if you... Wait, oh, okay, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on, pause. So if you guys didn't see, Breaking Point added this vote feature on here so you can predict who you think is going to win. You can see that there's only 11 votes right now, so we could really swing this vote for these matches if we wanted to. But it's interesting to see. Optic versus FaZe. I mean, I'm always going to vote FaZe right now because Optic just haven't beat them. Let's vote some of these. FaZe Toronto, I'm voting FaZe. Still, it's 4 versus 2. FaZe New York. Chat, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight here. I'm going to record a video this week. I'm going to do the predicting Major 3 like I did for Major 2. Oh, you meant to say Arcitys. Okay, yeah, dude, I hope Arcitys does good too. But I'm going to do a video where I predict every single match and try to predict Major 3 qualifiers and Major 3, like next week, obviously, before we see matches. And I think New York is going to win this series. That's where I was going with this. I think New York is going to win this series. And also with the map pool changes, FaZe's map pool just shrunk a little bit. I still think they're going to be good at 6-star, but we know they're not good at sub-base. You fear the surge or finish. You really finished 3rd and 4th in champs past years, and now you're going to be back to the laughing stock. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's no good. It's no good to be a surge fan. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm a Thieves fan, and we got back-to-back top 12, so I'm right there with you. We went from winning Vanguard champs to getting top 12 last year to now... We're top 12 the last 3 events in a row, if you include last year, so it's not really going too good. I'm going to vote on all these maps, dude. Or all these matches. I already voted on this one. I'm going to vote on these, man. Why not? Let's start getting some votes in. Let's start getting some votes in, man. Why not? Your 2 early prediction for Major 3 is FaZe will be winning against NYSL in the grand finals with Optic going out losers semis. I mean, that's pretty realistic. I definitely... I said this on the podcast when we did it last week. Or was it last week? No, it was... Yeah, no, it was this week. What am I talking about? I said on the podcast, my hot take, and I don't know that I necessarily believe this, but I think it's possible, is that one of the top 4 is not going to make top 4. I think that's my hot take. Is 04 any good? I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, he won the Challengers event in Miami. So as far as I can tell, he seems pretty good. I'm going to vote on these matches. All right. LA Thieves versus Legion. Give me that Thieves dub. LA Thieves versus Miami. Give me that Thieves dub for sure. What the hell? Versus Miami. We're going to slam them. LA Thieves versus Ravens. Give me that Thieves dub. Yup. You fear Thieves and Optic merge the end of the season. We get Kenny, Ghosty, Pred, Shotzzy. Dude, if Thieves and Optic merge, Optic's just going to keep consuming teams, bro. It's going to be crazy. We play Minnesota. Give me that Thieves dub. Easy peasy, chat. We play Boston. You already know what I'm about to say. Please. Oh my god, dude, the ads on Breaking Point piss me off a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Give me that Thieves dub. Easy. Versus Seattle. Yo, chat, I'm going to say, bro, I think Thieves are going 6-1 this split. I mean, look at the teams we play, dude. We play Legion, who we recently beat but are good. We play Miami, we should beat them. Ravens, we should beat them. Rocker, we should beat them. Boston, we should beat them. Surge, we should beat them. And then Optic, obviously, I voted Thieves, but we're going to probably lose that one. I think LAT will be soon again just because of their brand name and the facilities attracting bigger free agents. Dude, the problem is Thieves don't want to play big. They don't want to pay big contracts. So we'll see. LAT will get better. You see him getting top 4 in an event. Dude, I don't know that Joe Deceives is fixing our problems. That's my problem. Like, I don't see how Joe Deceives fix our issues. But if you look at Joe Deceives' numbers compared to Afro's numbers, they're like actually like kind of worse. I mean, Afro's Slayer rating was higher and Afro barely shoots back. So like, it's not really promising. It's not really promising. I don't know that it fixes anything, which scares me. Maybe the map pool change will help us. Maybe the map pool change will help us. You have them going 2 and 5? Oh no, dude, why? Why? I really hope the map pool change helps. Maybe we get good at 6-star. Dude, that is the one thing too about the map pool change that I'll say for every team. For these bottom teams, there's a chance that if they get good at 6-star early on, they could really move up the ranking. They could really start winning some series. Thieves are the drippiest org in the CDL. Hoodie org, let's go, dude. Let's go, Hoodie org. Shout out to Hoodie org, man. I love me a good Hoodie org. Dude, listen, at the end of the day, if people want to call it a Hoodie org, that's fine with me because that's what's going to keep them in business. If they didn't sell hoodies, they probably would have been out of business by now. So, like, honestly, I'm all for it. 3 and 4, I mean, that's still not good enough, brother. I need better. I need better. I need the Thieves to do better for me, chat. I need it. Chat, you guys got any hot takes, though, for Major 3? Anyone got any hot takes in here for Major 3? Would I take Slasher on Thieves? I would. I'm pretty sure he said he doesn't ever want to play for the organization again, so I don't know if he'd come back. But I think I would. I mean, Slasher with Ghosty, I think, could be good. But I do like Nasty. Dude, honestly, I feel like moving Nasty to an SMG could be kind of fire. Nasty's played an SMG role in the past, plus he can flex when you need him to, so, like, I think it would be kind of good. 100 Tuner is the best merch by far. Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good. I haven't bought anything in a while because, like, I'm just trying to save my money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got the bread like that to just go out and buy hella merch. I wish I could. I mean, dude, let's go on 100thieves.com, bro. Let's go on 100 Thieves and see what they're cooking right now. Let's look at the shop, chat. Let's look at the shop. This is their jersey. This Lexus jersey with AT&T. It's kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. It is kind of nice. Where's the Pokemon collab? I will say, dude, I will say, this 998, you guys can kind of see it. It's under the thing. $1,000 varsity jacket is insane. It's insane. I gotta say, this was a little faded. I'm sure this is really high quality, but that's crazy. How can you join the Discord? There should be a link in the description, Garrett. So if you just go into the description, there should be a link with the Discord. If it's not there, let me know and I can send a link in chat, but it should be there. Your hot take is that FaZe don't get grand finals? Okay. No, John, Nasty did run an SMG. You're right. Not a hot take for Major 3, but your hot take is OPTIC won't win a single event. Yeah, I mean, they went from 3rd to 2nd, right? Next up is 1st, so we'll see. OPTIC going out T4, continue making no changes. Okay, I mean, I don't see them making a change. I do think you're right, but T4, I guess, could be maybe looked at as a hot take. Jake Maverick merch. Dude, I would love to do merch one day, but the thing is, for one, there's not that many people that would buy it right now. Maybe a few of you would, but I just don't think it's worth it yet. Maybe one day, though. I think it would be sick. I do want to do cool shit, though. Like, I'm not trying to just slap my logo on a t-shirt. Like, that's hella boring. But I do think merch could be cool one day. Yo, Slayer, what's good, man? How we doing? How are we doing, Slayer? I hope your day's been going good. Feel like Ultra are gonna win Major 3? Maybe, dude, maybe. I mean, it's possible, man. It's possible. With the map pool changes and stuff like that, dude, like, it's, once again, it's like a slightly new game. And plus with the weapons being, like, the MCW being ass apparently now, if we do see new weapons come in, if we start using the Holger, or, like, we just keep the weapons the way they are, we'll see, dude. Loads of Chelsea fans clowning you? Dude. Slayer, bro. I was literally, for one, I forgot the game started. I opened up the game. It was 2-0 Chelsea, and I was like, brother, we are trash. And then we scored all those goals, and I was like, oh my god, we're the GOATs. And then we choked, and I just wanted to die. In-game, obviously. Yeah, dude, hot takes are hard right now because it's like, what's the only hot take you could say is that a top 4 team is going to get beat and not, you know, make top 4. Yeah, I got the United shirt on now. I got the United shirt on now. It matched the hat I was wearing earlier. I don't wear my hats with the headphones because it's uncomfortable, so I took my hat off earlier, but I had a United hat on too. That's why I put the jersey on. OPTIC wins Major 4? Dude, possibly. You would lose Phil if you see someone IRL with a Jake Maverick shirt on. Dude, the odds of that would be crazy. If you actually ran into someone wearing something of mine IRL, it'd be insane. Because, I mean, by the time I do merch, maybe we'll have more of a community, but that would be wild. FaZe gonna go back to back. We're gonna have to do it from losers. That's realistic for sure. Those penalties were not penalties. I didn't see the first penalty, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I turned the game on late. But that second penalty, they definitely could have reversed that call. And I like how people were like, oh my god, Cole Palmer hat trick, Cole Palmer hat trick. He scored 2 penalties and a deflection. Like, what? Why are we acting like he did that, something that good? You wanted to buy a flank beanie but forgot about it? Yeah, dude, they sold out fast. They sold out fast, the flank stuff. FaZe and OPTIC will be the only teams to go undefeated in quals. You don't see it happening again. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be interesting to see, man. OPTIC have an easy schedule though. OPTIC might be able to do it this split. The only hard team they play is FaZe. If they can beat FaZe online, which obviously they haven't beaten FaZe this year, they can definitely go undefeated. Hey, how invested you are in United because they're shit? Dude, Harrison, it's so bad. I'm pretty sure that loss to Chelsea tied our most losses ever in the Premier League in a season, which is insane. They're going to set a record for the most losses ever in the Premier League, which is just so disappointing to think that it's this season. You know what I mean? OPTIC does not beat FaZe at all this season. It's going to be hard, bro. It's going to be hard. The thing is, and I know every time I do my pick'ems on the podcast, people are going to say, like, I'm hating on OPTIC because I'm not picking OPTIC to beat FaZe. It might happen eventually, but they literally have lost to them 5 times this year. I'm just going to pick FaZe to beat them every time. Like, I'm sorry to OPTIC fans out there, but I'm just not. Unless we see something crazy happen to FaZe, where, like, they really just suck at the maps or something. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, Draws does want to slam them. But like we're saying, dude, map pool's changing. Apparently Skid Row is going to be out. Invasion might be out. Subbase is still in. So, dude, low-key, maybe FaZe are going to be a little bit weaker this split than any time before. CDL should have a draft or salary cap process, given the same teams are good every year. Dude, I wish, bro. I really do wish. I think a CDL draft would be sick. It would take some sort of restructuring to the league to make it possible, right? I think the best way they could do it is you would have to force teams to have a challengers team. And then when they draft players, they could assign those players to their challengers team if they didn't want to bring them up to the full pro team. Because right now, if they did a draft, teams would just like draft someone and then probably just drop them. You know what I mean? Because they're just not going to get in the league for the most part, unless you're a bottom team. But I do think a draft or a salary cap could be cool. But I don't know, dude. It's just not going to happen. It's just, I think they tried the salary cap thing in the first season of the league, and then they abolished that. OPTIC's way too inconsistent versus top teams to ever pick them. Yeah, dude. I mean, it is hard. It is hard for sure to pick OPTIC versus top teams right now. Although I do think they could do it, bro. I mean, obviously they beat New York, they beat Ultra on land, so like they're still good. They're obviously great. But it's gonna be interesting to kind of see what ends up happening. Also, I haven't checked fantasy at all. I haven't checked my fantasy teams at all. I think they're ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they're ass. Bro, chat, should I hit up Breaking Point and try and ask them for us to get like our own league or our own contest on their website? I could probably hit them up and ask for like an around the CDL league. I don't know what the prize would be though. I don't know if there would be any prize. Like, I think most of these leagues have prizes. Oh, I mean, this one had $0. The flank one had $0 for Major 1. It could be interesting to hit them up and be like, yo, can we get an around the CDL fantasy league? I think it could be kind of cool. Hot take, FaZe going out 4th at champs. We get Ultra Subliners final, Ultra 5-0. Oh, God. That's just what you want, bro. That's just what you want. Imagine FaZe somehow become the best sub-base team and win champs because of it. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Sign Jake shirt. Dude, should we get you want a signed jersey from me as the prize for this if we ever got a thing? That'd be hilarious. Thing is an OPTIC fan. Or dude, I could sign just like a blank white t-shirt. Imagine that. That'd be a fire prize. frustrating to listen to analysis on the team because they predict the result and reference past year's failures, even though it's a new team and new coaches. Yeah, dude, Optic's always going to get the short end of the stick a lot of the time because also, like, they have the most fans, so 100 frauds and Jake's shirt collab. Dude, let's go, dude. Tell 100 frauds to hit me up. Come on, we could do something better than this. We could definitely do something better than the Pokemon collab. I ain't gonna lie to you. Want to see Pred win another championship? Dude, me too. I like Pred a lot. I'd love to see him win another championship. New team, new coaches, same results. I mean, that's also true. That is also true. I kind of like these shorts. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like the shorts. Let's say 100 Thieves on them. I do like these. Don't use Optic results from previous years in this game. I don't see Optics. Yeah, dude. I mean, Optic's team is very different this year, obviously. I mean, you could see the willpower and everything. It's just much better. It is just much better this year. You can see how much more resilient they are when they go down in series and in maps. So it's definitely much, much better. Dude, chat, it's getting hot in my office, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hot in here. Do I agree that Optic are the Dallas Cowboys in the CDL? Dude, they are. They are. You're not lying. You're not lying. They literally are. Most popular team, probably the most money, and they just can't win. Literally beat the FaZe stopper and can't beat them. Dude, it's kind of crazy how they brought on Kenny and Pred and they went from beating FaZe almost every time to not being able to beat them at all. Dude, Man United 100T collab would be sick. Dude, I mean, we just saw Optic Juventus collab. Maybe we do see a 100T soccer, like a football soccer team collab. That'd be kind of sick. I would buy it 100%, dude. A United 100T collab, I'd use all my money. I wouldn't be able to control myself. Started watching a comp in Cold War and hated them because they had all the fans and sucked. Yeah, dude, if you started watching, that is the thing. For a lot of new fans, they probably don't understand why so many people love Optic and like glaze Optic, because Optic just has not really done much in the CDL era. But I mean, before the CDL, obviously they were the greatest. 100T needs to get Madrid or Barcelona. That would be kind of sick too. 100T and United would be fire though, because the colorways match. And they're my two favorite teams. Dude, that would be... Dude, I really am interested to see what the Optic Juventus stuff is going to look like. I'm not a Juventus fan. I don't watch a lot of... the Italian league. I'll occasionally watch like a Juventus or an AC Milan game because they got American players on the team. So it is kind of cool that they got to do it with Juventus. Chat, what is your dream collab for your favorite team? So it could be any esports team. What is like the dream company sports team they could collab with? Dude, honestly, I think 100T Manchester United would be like my dream collab. What would your guys' dream collab be? I mean, the only way it's same results, Harrison, is they're just not winning. I mean, last year they got back-to-back seconds in the middle of the year. I mean, this year they got back-to-back top threes in the beginning of the year, so that's obviously new, but they just haven't won. So I guess at the end of the day, you want to win, right? Like first, like second, third, sixth, who really cares if you're not winning? FaZe, Barca, NYSL Yankees, that's a good one. Get in little New York. FaZe Miami. Surge Atlanta. Dude, I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen a FaZe like Atlanta Falcons because their logos are similar, or like a FaZe Atlanta Hawks or something like that, like an Atlanta team. Surge Seahawks, Man United Optic. Dude, you guys got some good collabs in here, I'm not gonna lie. Ultra Raptors. Yeah, dude, I want to see these teams, if there's a way, start doing more collabs with the sports in their city. Because also, that was like low-key the point of franchising, was that making the team city-based was going to help grow the local fan bases. I mean, Toronto has done a good job with this. Minnesota has done a good job with this. But like, other than that, bro, these teams really haven't done a good job at actually like incorporating their fan bases. You know what I mean? Love the way OPTIC collabs with every Dallas team. Hell yeah, dude. The Weekend Ultra, that could be kind of cool. Drake with Ultra, that could be cool too. Did I see Chelsea Man U? Dude, Glocky, I did, bro. I did. I was watching it. It broke my heart. It's amazing how Manchester United can just bottle the game. Like, no, it doesn't matter how late into stoppage time we are. We just know how to bottle. Drake's Drake on a hoodie. Dude, we need Drake's Drake photoshopped as Scrap's neck, bro. Because they're probably about the same length. You know what I mean? They're probably... Scrap's neck and Drake's Drake are probably the same length. You Photoshop that together on a hoodie, fire. That would do numbers. That would sell out. It would sell out. Do I believe in Caesar beating Ben in golf with my life on the line? Dude, I have no idea how good Preston or Ben are good at golf, so I don't know if I'd want to go that far. I couldn't tell you. I know nothing about how good Preston is at golf. Surge doesn't incorporate Seattle fans at all. We haven't held an event in Seattle, and everyone just plays from Vancouver. Yeah, because, I mean, the company that owns Seattle Surge is in Vancouver. Do you live in Seattle? Are you like a Seattle Surge fan because you live in Seattle? Because that just goes to show what I was just talking about trying to bring in the local community, which is like pretty much no teams did. OPTIC did it a bit in Chicago. OPTIC does do it now in the Dallas area, so I will give them that. Forbes valued them at $6 billion. Oh, hell yeah. That's a lot of money. You're an NYSL fan because you live in New York? Yeah, dude, like, that's cool, bro. They got to start doing more stuff with these teams, man. 1v1 versus Prime Scump to save your life. Am I picking Benjay Razim or Gersh? I'm taking Gersh, bro. I haven't really seen Gersh play COD, but I'm taking him over Ben for sure, dude. FAZE with you. You're from Atlanta. You love everything from there. Yeah, dude, that's why I just want to see these teams do more locally. I think it'd be cool. No offense to Ben, bro, but I've seen him play a little bit, and it's not really... Versus Prime Scump, I don't think he has a chance. So I guess the unknown variable in Gersh is my only hope. You're only a Surge fan because you're from Seattle? Yeah, see, like, it makes sense. They got to start doing stuff in Seattle, but the team, like you said, the team's literally in... what's it called? They're literally in Vancouver. Dude, let me get back to the just... We're literally just yapping. Let me get back to the just yapping. I have this made specifically for our yap sessions. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on the Knicks? Well, I'm a Knicks fan, if you didn't know. I have my Knicks thing literally right there. I am a Knicks fan. But I still think we're good enough to win a couple rounds in the playoffs. But with Randall being out the rest of the season, guaranteed, dude, I'm not feeling too confident about making a run. I honestly thought with OG, Randall, Brunson, we could have made it to the conference finals. But now I'm not as sure. Am I a Mets or a Yankees fan? I'm not really a baseball fan, but I was a big baseball fan growing up, and I was a Yankees fan. So I haven't really watched baseball in the last, like, 10 years probably, but I would say I'm a Yankees fan if I had to, like, pick a team. You want to see more team collabs? OPTIC and NYSL players get along very well. We held them both. Yeah, I mean, we saw the OPTIC FAZE collab back a couple years ago or a year ago, whatever. What made me an LAT fan? I'm a NADESHOT fan. So I've been following NADESHOT since 2011. When he was on OPTIC, I was an OPTIC fan. And when he started 100 Thieves, I mean, I'm just a diehard NADESHOT fan. So I followed NADESHOT when he started 100 T, so that's why. I'm not from LA, though. I'm from New Jersey. I live in Texas now, but I'm from New Jersey. OPTIC production with NYSL creativity would be peak. Dude, that is good. That is a good point. NYSL are very creative. Favorite NFL team? I really don't have one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't have one. I mean, most people I know, like my fiance's family are Giants fans. Her mom is a Cowboys fan. I'm in the Dallas area, so like I guess I could root for the Cowboys. But I really don't have a favorite team. My dad's a Dolphins fan. I'm trying to become maybe like a Dolphins fan because it's different than most people, and that's what my dad's a fan of. But I really haven't gotten... I started getting into football like last year, honestly. Was really the first year I started watching any football other than the Super Bowl. So I changed teams. I did, bro. I did. I still support Optic. Like, they're still like my second team. Like, if Optic's playing, I still want them to win unless they're playing LAT. But like, dude, I just love NADESHOT, bro. I just love NADESHOT, man. NADESHOT, if you're listening, dude, I love you, dude. Keep it up. You're the GOAT. NADESHOT is the GOAT. Every team you support is red. FAZE, Barca, Chiefs, Ferrari. I mean, dude, I love red too. Red is my favorite color. It always has been. So the fact that like United and 100T have red as their main color is like, works out perfect for me. Imagine another universe. CL players get to play in Drake's mansion. Holy shit. It'd be sick. Feel like if Optic don't win anything, Dashy's the one to get dropped. Dude, you might not be wrong. I can see Dashy being like a lifer on Optic, but also I think Shotzi is more likely to be that guy, so I could see Dashy kind of getting the short end there. You found Dashy stream in BO4, and since then Bruce your favorite player ever. That's why you'll defend him with your life. Hey, dude, that's how it goes. Honestly, a lot of COD fans are player fans. Like, there's a lot of fans who like will just follow Clayster wherever he goes. I know there's plenty of them that watch my content that will just follow Clay wherever he goes. Like, that's kind of like how a lot of fans are in this scene. He'd be the scapegoat, yeah. If someone on each of the T4 teams were to get dropped, who would it be? I mean, it'd probably likely be the newer guys. So like, it'd be Sib on New York if I had to guess. It would probably be Draws on FaZe. It'd probably be Envoy on Ultra. And then Optic, it gets kind of interesting. I could see it being Kenny or Dashy probably. So I don't know. It'd probably be more the newer guys getting scapegoated though. Have I ever made an organization tier list? I have not. That could be interesting. It'd be interesting what the criteria is. If you mean just in terms of like how much I like them, branding, overall success in just COD, like it'd be interesting, but that could be a cool idea. You can see Insight leaving if he doesn't pick it up. Yeah, I mean, Insight and Envoy both struggled, dude. Insight and Envoy both struggled. It would rattle a league, dude. If anybody on the top 4 got dropped or decided they wanted to leave, it would change everything, bro, for sure. Be cool if it did based on overall success. Yeah, that could be fun, dude. That could probably be a dope tier list. Get every like esports team in a tier list, or like ones that at least have been involved in CODs, and that's what I know best. That could be kind of dope. We talked about this a couple days ago, and we did the player tier list. I want to do a stream where we do a tier list based on players' gamer tags, and we rank CDL players, or maybe we just do like COD players in general based on their gamer tags. I think that would be super, super dope, dude. I think that would be really cool. Because there's some players with sick gamer tags. There's some players with some players' gamer tags are literally their names, so it's like kind of boring. I think a tier list based on gamer tags would be sick. And it would be interesting to see what you guys think, because I think there would be I really do think there'd be some big differences in what people like. I bet you there's some names out there that people think are like so fire. Dude, like what you just said, John. You said 04 slides off the ton. Dude, Preston on the podcast said 04 was like a badass name. I had someone in my TikTok comments, it might have been today actually, say like 04 is like an ass name. So I think it would actually be really sick. J could be F because it's unoriginal. Yeah, I mean, Maverick though. If you look at the Maverick part, I think it could be okay. It could be like B tier. Jake Maverick, I could give that B tier, bro, for being unbiased. If Bruce left Optic, you'd just still support Optic because you've grown to love them over the past 5 years. But if you went to 100T, you'd have to reconsider. Hell yeah, brother. We're bringing you over, Harrison. Dude, yeah, Pred's gamer tag is kind of fire. It's interesting, dude. It'll be interesting to rank the gamer tags because some are simple. Like, Pred is simple, but it's effective. But then there's also some that are like, dude, I think Draza is a sick gamer tag, personally. I think Draza is really sick. But I've also heard people that don't think Draza is that cool. So I think it would be interesting to kind of, like, do it. Let me turn my fan on real quick, chat. Look at the jersey, chat. Look at the jersey. No player on the back. It is just blank. But look at that jersey, dude. Come on. Don't look at the hair, though. The hair is a little messy. Like I said, I wore a hat earlier today, and it kind of matted it down and stuff. Hydra is fire. Yeah, Hydra is fire, too. Your wife laughs at Fred? Like his name or just him in general? Would Ultra still be top 4 without Scrap? It depends who replaced them, noting. It depends who replaced him. But I would say maybe. Depending on who replaced him. If you take out Scrap and you just fill him in with like some random challengers player, honestly, they might not be. They probably would. They'd probably still be 4 maybe. But I don't know. Just Scrap kind of carries. Skies is a good name. She laughs at his name. I don't know. I think Pred is okay. Dude, but also there's a level of the names where like Hydra is fire, but it's also kind of basic. You know what I mean? Like Hydra's not really creative. It's just a good name. Whereas like some names in the league are, dude, I gotta pull up. Let me pull up some player names real quick. Like some names in the league are like pretty creative, I think. Breaking Point is bugging out right now with some of these. Like Abeezy, bro. What the hell is Abeezy? Like, I don't think Abeezy is that cool of a name, but it's creative. I don't know what the hell Abeezy is. When am I going to make the tier list? That's a good question. Maybe I go live sometime this week and I do it. Some night this week, maybe I could go live and do it. I do want to start going live at least once during the week. I mean, we've been doing the Around the CDL podcast live, so I think that's already 1 night a week. But maybe being live 2 nights a week, once with the podcast, once with like a random stream, something like this, or doing a tier list, or like something that I can turn into a YouTube video would be really fire. And then doing the watch parties on weekends, obviously. John? Yeah, I mean like John, Kenny, dude, they're all too basic for me. There's no creativity. Maybe he used to be some playoff of Abe. Yeah, I don't know, dude, because I mean his name is Tyler. You know what I mean? Like his name is Tyler. His name is Tyler Ferris. That's his full name. So I don't know what Abeezy is. I don't know if he's ever actually said. Yeah, dude, some player nicknames are sick. The Pope is sick. I mean, Dashy's being Bruce as a nickname is kind of dope. There's some cool names out there. Zuma's an F tier name. Yeah, what is Zuma? I mean, but the Italian Stallion, we're talking about straight nicknames, is kind of fire. Crim6 is cool. A lot of people liked when Crim6 rebranded to C6. I thought that was ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Crim6 was way better than C6. But dude, Crimbot, that's a throwback, dude. People didn't call him Crimbot for in recent years at all. What's a team of 4 I would love to see at least once? Yours is Hydra, Simp, Cell, Scrap. Dude, Hydra, Simp, Cell, Scrap would not lose a game. I don't know if playstyles work out, but they wouldn't lose a game. A team that I think I would like to see would be... Hydra, Shotzi, Scrap. Hydra, Shotzi, Scrap, and... Hydra, Shotzi, Scrap, and... Maybe like Draza, dude. Like just dudes with like cracked out POVs, you know? Shotzi's POV is insane. Hydra's POV is insane. Scrap's POV is insane. Just throw another insane AR in there. Like just a team that's just full of like straight up like highlight reel plays, I think would be insane. He did that so that... What is that? He did that so the names above the head when... Yeah, I think he did. He said that he did that right to like shorten the name so it wouldn't be as easy to see it. Would Dashy going to NYSL be a good choice if he gets dropped? I don't know if Dashy and Skies works together because they're both like the main AR role. Dude, I still think Dashy would fry as a faster AR. I think you put Dashy as like a A second AR would be like a faster flex AR would be so good. Yours is Pred, Hydra, Attach, and Sib. Ooh, Sib is a good call too. Pred is a good one too, and Attach is a good one. And Sib is a really good one. Sib is really cracked. Dash replacing Ultra on Insight would be nuts. I mean, they play the same role at this point, right? They're both just like super soakers, so like it would be kind of cool. Yeah, also chat, just to throw it out there, if there's any ideas you guys have for things you think that I should do on stream, definitely let me know. If you want to put it in chat, if you want to DM me on Twitter and message me on Discord, definitely let me know. Because like I said, I want to start going live at least like one night a week outside of just doing watch parties. Because I think watch parties are cool, and I also want to do ideas that I can turn into YouTube videos. I think that's a really good philosophy that, like, if you know who Ludwig is, he really preaches, do your streams and then turn them into videos. So I think that's really cool. So if you ever have ideas, chat, you want to see me do, whether it be a stream idea, video idea, TikTok idea, definitely let me know, because I want to like make content you guys want to see too, also at the end of the day. And I appreciate all the support. I mean, everyone in here is in streams all the time, is always on the videos and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys a ton, seriously. We're on the road to 5,000 subs. I want to see if I can hit it in the next 3 months. We will see. But it's going to be interesting. Dashy back to his hometown, Toronto. Straight swap for scrap. That might be a loss for Toronto and a win for Optic, but I mean, it would be cool. Simp on a flex, Prime, Scump, Abe, and Scrap. Dude, Simp. Oh, dude, there's so... If you start bringing in all-time players like Prime, Scump, Prime, Formal, you can get crazy. Gamer tag and organization tier list for YouTube videos. Yeah, I definitely want to do those. I definitely do want to do those. Gonna be a petition to have Dashy and Shotzi change gamer tags. Dude, actually, that's actually really... I never thought about that, Garrett. That's actually really... That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Dashy is more like Shotzi, and Shotzi is more fitting for Dashy. That's actually kind of crazy. Simp as a flex, something you want to see? I definitely think Simp will move to a flex one day. I mean, a lot of the SMGs move to flexes as they get older because the younger cracked SMGs come in, so I do think they will. NADESHOT influences 2 GOAT streamers, Queso and Jake Maverick. Hell yeah, dude. Shout out NADESHOT. Shout out NADESHOT, shout out Queso. Yeah, Simp's gonna be cracked until he retires for sure. Dude, Dashy said on stream, the COD I love died ever since they introduced Gunsmith. Preach, brother, preach. Get rid of Gunsmith, dude. Let's make it simpler, simpler creative class, please. And yeah, Attach was a sub for a long time. Attach and Zuma SMG duo was amazing, bro. Iconic. Dude, I think Dashy would also be good as an SMG too. Pick 10. I miss it, bro. I miss it. I miss pick 10 more than anything. I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss pick 10 more than anything. No, what? I just... Yeah, dude, the fact that pick 10 even left in the first place is just ridiculous, bro. It just goes to show you that... Well, listen, I do want to say, I respect and I like that the developers try new things, right? Like, if they just were to say pick 10 is what we're going to do for the rest of time, we would never know if there's anything better. So I like that they try new things. But after years of trying new things, and we've realized that most people like pick 10 better, can we just go back? Like, is that too much to ask? At this point, after over 10 years of trying new things, let's just go back. Build a team with players running their opposite roles that you think, like Simp on an AR That's a good idea. I think Dashy on an SMG would be fire. I mean, Attach is an easy answer because he's on an AR now, but we know he could be an SMG. But I think Dashy could be fire on a SMG. I think Scrap full-time on an SMG would also cook. Those two on SMGs. I think Simp on an AR would be really good. And, dude, honestly, Hydra on an AR could probably be really good, too. If everybody got dropped right now and the teams had to redraft, what players do I think goes top 5? Hey, Harrison with the sub. Hey, Harrison, I appreciate that, man. Dude, I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie, Harrison. I'm surprised you haven't been subbed. I thought you for sure were, because you've been in here plenty of times. So I appreciate you hitting the sub button, man. Thank you. I definitely thought you were already subbed. There's no problem that you weren't subbed already. I definitely I appreciate you hitting it now. Dude, okay, redraft what players would be top 5. If we're going strictly off of skill, right? We're not considering personal branding, streaming, content, any of like that. If we're going strictly off of skill, I think Scrap goes top 5. Simp, Celium, Pred, and Abizi, I feel like probably. I feel like that would probably be my top 5. Scrap, Simp, Cell, Abizi. Oh, no, wait, Hydra, though. Oh, Hydra, though. I think Scrap, Simp, Cell, Hydra, Abizi, maybe, instead of Pred. Maybe Hydra. Maybe you take out Abizi. Abizi, Hydra, and Pred, I think could be a mixture. Any of those 3. Only just realized. Hey, dude, you're all good though. I appreciate. Hey, man, I appreciate you subbing now, and I just appreciate you being here for plenty of streams in the past, man. I've noticed you've obviously been here a while. I'm also probably going to wrap up stream soon, chat, just to give you guys a heads up. I'm getting hungry. My fiance is being very kind to cook dinner by herself, which usually we cook together. So I will be hopping off soon to eat dinner with her, but we're going to keep chatting for a little bit. Stubbs being more important. You see Pred getting taken over. Dude, the thing is, though, Scrap is incredible, bro. Not only is Scrap really good, he's also young. And he's also good on, I think, with both guns. I feel like the fact that he can flex is also really powerful. If you're a blank canvas and you take everything into effect, I could see Shotzi going early because of simply the fan base he's going to bring. I don't think he's better than Simp or Abizi in skill. I think he is very good, but I think the views simply with Shotzi would be insane. So someone talking comedy United said, fuck yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go. I will say United is probably the most popular team in the country, or in the world, outside of maybe Madrid and Barcelona could be bigger. So they're going to see a lot of United fans in general. Hey, thank you, Garrett. Congrats on 4 years, bro. That's crazy. It was just our anniversary last weekend. It was just our anniversary last weekend, but we've been engaged since last year. So definitely looking forward to finally getting married. But yeah, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can smell the food though, chat. It smells so good. I can't wait to eat. Hey, thank you, John. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I will say, dude, I see all the people down bad on Twitter, and I do not envy it, man. I do not envy it one bit. I would not want to date in today's world, man. It's the best ever. I mean, hey, there's something to be said about it, Tuzon. There is. Depending on where you're at in life and like what your goals are and kind of what you want to do right now, there's something to be said. If a team takes Shotzi over Simp, Pred, Hydra, Abizi, they're trolling. I mean, I guess it depends, right? Like, I mean, obviously those guys are better, but Shotzi brings in so many views and fans that like you kind of set yourself better probably for a business. But it depends what the goals of your organization are, right? If you want to win, you take those other guys. If you want to make money, maybe you take Shotzi. I still think like Scrap is probably the best pick overall in terms of everything. I mean, the dude does content. He's entertaining. He talks shit. And he's great at COD. Your girlfriend, you hit 1 month 1 year together on the 22nd of this month. Hey, congrats. Or on the 22nd of this month. Well, early congrats, John. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. Relationships are cool, bro. Relationships are really, really cool. Shotzi POV is not enough for you to pick him over the other over 5 other subs. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it depends on your criteria or your preferences for your team. Like, I could low-key see Optic doing it. Like, imagine if there was a draft, right? And like, let's say like Scrap, Simp, Hydra get taken. Optic's got like the 4th pick. I could see him taking Shotzi because he's still really good, but also he's content, and Optic is content. You know what I mean? Content is king for Optic more than anything. And I respect it, bro, because that's how you make money. Winning events is cool, but you're not sustaining if you're only winning events. You're not wrong, Harrison. I wish other teams would do more. I wish other teams would do more. I will say with my content, one of my goals is to try and grow the viewership of COD esports. Like, that's why I try to do some things that are outside of COD esports, like especially in my TikToks and stuff. Like, I try to do more general COD content, because if we can get more COD people to see my content and then maybe be like, oh, I wonder what's this CDL thing. Like, that would be cool. I've had some people come into my streams or come onto my content and say, like, I didn't know the CDL existed until I watched your stuff. And that's, like, something I really do want to try and do. I think it'd be cool to just grow the scene. Whose POV made me genuinely jaw drop and think they're a problem? I mean, Prime Scump, obviously, is a great answer. Zuma and AW. Hydra. Dude, Hydra. That guy Hydra is crazy. Shotzi, MW 2019. Simp, Black Ops 4. Those are all like insane POVs, bro. Chat, how do you guys feel about the new map rotations? Do you think 6-star coming in is a W or an L for most of these? I think it's a W. I see some people saying it's an L. I saw some people saying it's a W, but do you guys have any specific opinions on it? P-Dog Vanguard POV is insane. Yeah, dude, P-Dog was good in Vanguard. Pred in Vanguard was crazy, bro. Pred in Vanguard was crazy. WW, yeah, and I think you guys mostly agree with me too. I do think it's straight dubs. The more maps we can get, man, it is the better, for sure. The more maps we can get is 100% the better. I'm never going to complain about having more maps, dude. Never, ever going to complain about having more maps. Brucey BO4 with the Maddox. Dude, Dashy's Black Ops 4 POV with the Maddox is exactly why I think he could be good as a fast-paced AR in any COD. I know, like, the Maddox was like a flex gun, obviously, right? And we don't really have a flex gun in this game. But I really do think, dude, you let Dashy get active with an AR in this game, he could be insane. But he's changed his role into being the hill kitten type of thing, and it's working, obviously. So I mean, I'm not gonna doubt him. I'm gonna kill Envoy Scott doing champs at the major prior to Vanguard. Dude, I actually low-key want to do a stream where we go back and we rewatch Vanguard champs. I think that would be so fun. Because, dude, I wasn't watch partying when Thieves won Vanguard champs, which sucks because as a Thieves fan, it would have been great to have my reaction live. But I think that could be kind of fun. Yo, what's good, Fueled? How we doing, man? How are we doing, Fueled? I hope your weekend's been good so far, man. Any takeover player is a great POV. It's hard to single one out. And dude, the thing is also with a lot of players in the game is they do all have takeover. I mean, Nero, Vivid, like there's a lot of players in the game that aren't superstars or even considered stars that have crazy takeover too. Dude, Capital and Vanguard on Berlin when he went on like a 12 spree, like a 12 spree that they show on CDL TV all the time during the streams. Do you ever see all the people in Optic player strats dropping bombs, always thinking these guys must love them because you spent 3K on gifted? Dude, I gotta say, bro, it's gotta be insane getting that many gifted. Can you imagine? Dude, I mean, but also, I do genuinely think, like, the Optic guys recognize those people's names and, like, remember them. You know what I mean? Like, I do think they remember them. Like, there's definitely players in, like, SCUMP and NADESHOT stream, or players. There's definitely people in SCUMP and NADESHOT streams that I've noticed that have dropped subs, and they recognize those names over and over. You know what the beef was between Octane and the Surge organization? They just sucked ass, bro. The Surge just sucked ass, and Octane needed help, but they didn't give him any. Nero on bow cage, Captain on bow cage. I miss bow cage, bro. Caesar Skies. Dude, Skies is underrated, bro. Skies is underrated. Skies is so underrated. He's just been so consistent over the course of the CDL. Like, he's always been good. And I feel like he didn't really get respect until last year, obviously, when they won half the events and then won champs. I am working on a video, chat, that I'm not going to spoil. I want to keep it a surprise. But I was going back and looking at some old maps from Vanguard, and the bow cage, some of the kills people got on bow cage were insane, like the kill totals. But I'm doing research for a video that honestly is going to take a minute, but it's going to be cool. Did I see the top VCT America capsule sales they released? No, I didn't. Let me look that up. Let's see. Official top VCT capsule sales. Oh, wait. This is EMEA. I don't want EMEA, bro. Did they release... you said America, so... Let me see. 15 hours ago. Let's see this. Sentinel. Dude, 100 Thieves isn't even in it, bro. 100 Thieves capsule sale wasn't even in the top 5. God damn. Sentinel's number 1 makes sense, though. Skies Kenny AR duo. You might need to see that. That could be fire. That could be fire. Who was my favorite player on LAT in their previous roster? Like the champs winning roster? My favorite player on the champs roster was Envoy. And which I'm guessing is what you mean. I love all those guys, but I think in terms of like a player, I was definitely an Envoy fan. But like in terms of like overall, like now, I think it's Octane. Dude, I like them all evenly. It's definitely hard to pick one, but I liked Envoy because I really liked everything I saw from him on Optic. I mean, he was in a lot of Optic content, so it was easy to grow to like him. But I mean, Kenny and Octane were obviously on 100T back in BO4. They were all just so good, bro. The first ever 100T roster? Dude, that's like a throwback. Wasn't Aches on the first ever 100T roster in like BO3? What even was that roster, dude? I'm pretty sure Aches was on it. I don't even remember the rest of the team. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, what was the OG roster? The first ever 100T roster was Aches. Dude, what? It was Aches, Nelson, Remy, and Royalty. I literally have never heard of any of them except for Aches. I might have heard of Royalty. Nah, I don't think so. Aches, Remy, Nelson, and Royalty? Like, what the hell is that? Yeah, I know what you mean, John. I know what you mean. Dude, can you imagine? Royalty was decent. Yeah, I don't remember much of the BO3 team. I mean, they only played 3 events. They didn't even play 3 events. They played at MLG Anaheim Open 2016, and they played at NA Stage 2 regular season. Was all they played. And then their BO4 team was right into Kenny, Pharaoh, Octane, Slasher, and Abel, so... Dude, butterfly effect is crazy, Fueled. What could have happened if certain things didn't happen? Yeah, Royalty's name sounds familiar, bro. royalty. He did. He played for New York. He played for New York Major 1 qualifiers, Major 1 and Major 2 qualifiers of 2022. Yeah, no, you're right. Dude, I knew his name sounded familiar. I couldn't think about where I remembered hearing it. I mean, must not have been very good because he hasn't been in the league since. No offense to him. But, I mean, you know. His sensitivity was like 16. Yeah, see, I don't even remember that much. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even remember that much. What was his player stats? Let me see this. Can I see his player stats? He had a 0.78. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait, no, that was an SND. What was his? Yeah, he had a 0.78 apparently as his stats. So I understand why he maybe didn't last too long. I understand why he maybe didn't last too long. All right, but chat, I'm gonna wrap up stream here, man. I got some yummy dinner waiting for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun kind of going through Reddit and then just sort of yapping with you guys. I appreciate you guys being here a ton tonight. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. And a good week next week. I'll be live next week, probably at least one night, if not 2 nights. So I hope to see you guys next week at some point, and then we'll be live with watch parties again when the matches start back up soon. So I hope to see you guys in some new content. If you're not sub, make sure to sub. And yeah, chat, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.